going on, guys? It's your boy here,
healthy.
Razor Sharp Picks, coming at you live for our Thursday night live stream watch party for the NBA Finals Game 1, where we have those Indiana Pacers heading to Oklahoma City to take on the Thunder in a big Game 1 with a very big spread. Before we talk about it, though, I got the fellas with me. I got Mike and Ramon Scott. How you doing, Mike?
Ready to rock, man. We're finally here. We got the NHL kicked off yesterday. We got the NBA today, man. We are underway, and I loaded up here. I got a couple of fun plays that I'll give you guys here in a few minutes, but I'm excited for the card. It should be a fun night.
Let's go. We got Ramon in the building. How you doing, Ramon?
Yeah, they're probably going to have to draw up another way to, find the teams to go to the NBA Finals when you got Indianapolis and Oklahoma City represented. They'll find a way to make sure these guys don't get there again. And let's prove them wrong. Let's have a great series and show them that it doesn't matter if you got the big time in the big town. Let's just have the best teams. And, hey, Indiana deserves their spot. They outlasted Boston, Cleveland, and the Knicks to get here and disrespected here at post time.
A lot of people are saying don't underestimate those Pacers. Big Game 1 tonight. We'll see how they do. Coming off a big win in the Eastern Conference Finals, beating the New York Knicks. The Thunder on the other side beat the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pretty easy, 4-1. A lot of people think this might be a gentleman's sweep. Some are saying 6 games. I haven't heard anyone say 7. But we'll wait and see. Let's get to it. Game 1 of the NBA Finals. This line opened up at 9. The public was hammering Indiana, but it does look like it swapped a little bit. You got some money coming back on Oklahoma City. A lot of people like Oklahoma City now. You got 64% of the money, 51% of the bets on the Thunder. You look at the total, opened up at 229.5, 230, depending on what book you had. And it looks like it's staying at the same exact spot, 229.5, 230, depending on what book you have. For me, I'm rocking with the Oklahoma City Thunder. I hit him in the first half, and I hit him in the full game. I got Oklahoma City minus 9.5 for $300. I got Oklahoma City minus 5.5 first half. I think they come out fast, and I think they put an ass whooping to make a statement in Game 1. I also got a gambler's first glance on this game, but that is the Indiana Pacers team total under 111. And I got that at minus 110. So those are my 3 bets. Indiana team total under 111. I'm also on Oklahoma City full game minus 9.5 and first half minus 5.5. Shout out to Gorky with the $2 dono over on the Sports Money channel. Says Pacers get whipped more than Paco uses the whip. Shout out to Gorky in the building.
Let's go.
Ramon, we'll go to you next, my friend. What do you got here? Pacers, Thunder, Game 1.
Are we gonna end the stream at halftime because it's a blowout here and a 25-point lead? Nobody wants to stick around if it gets to 40. So the Pacers better hang in here tonight with these guys. Look, that's a matter. If you want read all the trends, read all the game ones, read all the milestones that the Thunder put forth here. Don't read the trends if you want the Pacers like I do here. There's nothing. You can't find a trend. Mikey probably could. He probably could dig up something for me. But I'm just gonna say that, hey, I've got Pascal Siakam. He's got championship experience. I've got Halliburton. Look, these guys can't disappear today. Talking about Hallie, talking about matter in here. I can't have Miles Turner disappearing off the rebounds here against these tall guys. And look, Oklahoma City, the margin of victory, these home games, man, 16 points, 7, whatever it is, 16, 17, that would crush this spread, no doubt. But I've got to take the Pacers, man. I want to root for a good series here. And look, maybe the Pacers, maybe they were the best team in the East at the end here. If you issued the line against some of those other teams, what would it be? Talking about the Knicks, the Cavs there at the end of the season. So I'm on the Pacers. I've got some props too. I've got Turner over on his rebounds. I've got Siakam over on his rebounds, and I've got Caruso on the Thunder under on his assists, and maybe a few more SGA under on his assists as well. So I hope that, and I think I've got the coaching edge, so I'm going to take the Pacers here. And man, I had to go back. I think maybe someone could find it for me, but I had to go back to 2019 to find a total as high as we got here tonight when the Warriors were in it. So that doesn't seem like championship basketball at 230.5. So maybe that's where the Pacers' shortcomings lie. Maybe they're not a championship team, especially if they get blown out and the Thunder, scores 125 points or more. That would be a problem. So I'm going to need the Pacers to kind of match hard defensively, because if you went man for man, the Thunder probably have the better defenders as well up and down the list. But I'm going to take a little bit of a coaching advantage here, I think, a little bit of coaching experience, and take the Pacers here tonight.
Let's go. Shout out to Gorky, another $2 dono on the Sports Money channel.
Whoa.
He's got the OKC alternate minus 11.5. Ottawa Redblacks money line 2 single plays. Also, Mike, did you take away my wrench? I can't post links in the chat.
There was a controversy with some wrenches last week, so I had to make some adjustments in there. Did I over adjust?
Yeah, you took away my wrench. I can't drop a link.
Oh, wow. Let's get that set back up.
YN, I'm on Indiana Pacers team total under 111 for my top $400 bet. And I'm also on Oklahoma City first half minus 5.5 in full game as well.
I like that.
Mike, let us know who you like in this one.
Let's go. Let's talk about this game here. Right off the hop, I'll tell you, I've got the first quarter under 56.5. I agree with Ramon there. I think the coaching edge at this point, the experience in the coaching edge, experience up and down the roster. When you look at some of these guys that have had NBA Finals experience before, they've been dogs. Don't count them out. But I like the first quarter under. I think they'll feel each other out, try to start with a little bit of a slow chess match, or at least I hope. I've got the minus 9.5 for the full game. I think it's going to be a beatdown. And, when you look at OKC's numbers, at home, 7-2 against the spread. On the road, 0-7 against the spread. So home cooking does these boys some good. I'll say this, looking across the kind of the panel out there, or the index here, yeah, a lot of people think it's just going to get ugly and be a beatdown. I don't want to underestimate. 49% of the cash is on OKC to sweep this series. That seems absurd to me. 26% of the bets are on the series to be a 4-2 final. So I don't know. Hopefully we see it go a little bit deeper here, but I think a 4-1 final probably makes a lot of sense. It's plus 210. It kind of financially looks like it's priced that way, but nonetheless, first quarter under, full game. I went to Aaron Neesmith. I got some rebound or some point spots for this guy. Points for Naismith. 3 points specifically. When you look at the run for this guy, yeah, I like his total. Over 1.5 is juiced to here, but I think what happens is they clog the middle up a little bit. It forces perimeter shooting. 5 or more threes. That's a big number, but you can ladder this thing. So I got the 1.5 in a same game parlay, 2.5 at plus 165, 3.5 at plus 400. And I haven't looked at the 5.5 yet. So a little Naismith action. And I'm with you on the Miles Turner rebound spots there as well. So that guy was in foul trouble the whole last fucking series. I think he'll fix that.
I just think he's going to make a conscious effort because he's pretty much been heavily criticized for his lack of rebounding and overall play there. And look, I know he's up against a couple of Twin Towers as well, but I think that the impact of Siakam will be a little bit different in this series against OKC here. So I took Naismith over on his assist. You're mentioning Naismith, and I also have Jalen Williams under in his rebounds. But I thought it was an interesting question that Kelly put in the chat on pregame, asking about players that would have the ability to outscore SGA in this series. And you really can't say any of them would, but the one I said to take would be Jay Will, because he's obviously has the explosiveness and has shown it. And if he does have strong games, it may take just some of the points away from SGA that could possibly sneak him over, especially if it was a short series.
One last bet that I made out there that I want to share with everybody is I've got that margin of victory to be 21 points for the OKC Thunder, and I ranged it 21 to 25 in a band. So, hey, maybe it's because I woke up. First thing I thought about was that final score. Maybe it was Razor that prompted me to look at that 119-98 final score. FanDuel won't let me do it. DraftKings won't let me do it. But they won't go below 101 points for the Indiana Pacers here tonight. But I think to win by 21 plus is plus 310. That band of 21 to 25. Let me see what that one looked like again here. I'll find it. But nonetheless, I think it's going to be a 21 point exacta spot out there, boys. There you go. There's putting your balls on the line.
Let's go. Speaking of exactas, your boy smacked them up in the ponies today. Picked up almost 10K. We picked up a nice 8.4K today. We hit the pick 5 at Gulfstream for 3.4K. We hit 2 pick 5s at Delaware Park today. It's a great fucking day. Both pick 5s at Delaware, both pick 5s at Gulfstream. And I'm ready to do it again tonight with some NBA. They're getting ready to tip off here for game 1, gentlemen. Cheers to everybody in the chat. Hit the goddamn like button down below. Share the video and subscribe.
Have the money is mine. I got it for the first time. I got the money.
Cheers to everybody in the chat. Let's win some money in the NBA Finals.
Thunder just 6-9 against the spread all time when the fans go with the all white t-shirts. No, I'm kidding.
I was like, man, where do you find that stat?
That's some scrubbing right there.
Well, from Mike, come on.
When the coach gets to the game at 5 o'clock, he doesn't tie his left shoe and he wears sunglasses. They're undefeated. I'm just letting you guys know.
I do prefer the alternating blue and white t-shirt crowd shirts, t-shirts.
I do like how they don't sit down until they make their first basket.
That's an old college trick, though, too.
Yeah. It's funny, though, when you do see him standing for like the first 4 minutes. I mean, it probably hasn't happened a while this year, but I remember 2-3 years ago, they used to be standing for a couple minutes. Start out the game a little slow.
Let's go. It's getting ugly early.
Shout out to Steve in the building. Says, let's hit this game big, boys. Let's
go. I'm ready to go.
Also, it looks like I'm ready to go. I just dropped the link in the chat. I got my wrench back, boys. Just dropped the link in the chat. I just dropped the link in Sports Money to the Razor Sharp Picks channel. And if you're watching on Razor Sharp Picks channel, head over to Sports Money so you can hit the like button on both channels. Hit the like button and subscribe on both channels. It helps out tremendously, and it is much appreciated. Sports Money's less than 300 followers away from 1.5K, and I'm 300 away from the big 10K. So subscribe to the channel and hit that thumbs up button down below if you haven't already.
Subscribe, 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 subscribe. In the words of a previous stream that we had.
Subscribe, like, subscribe, like, subscribe, like.
Let's go.
Well, off to a hot start here for OKC, 7-0. Pacers are on the board, though, headed to the free throw line.
Dropped a link in there for the Instagram channel for Sports Money. Going to start bringing that thing to life, so make sure you subscribe over there. Check it out. Going to drop some plays, some tips, some trends, all that fun stuff over there.
I was just watching the horse racing show with Keith, and the horse's name was Instagram, I think, here today.
Instagram.
Let's go. It's time
Just keeping tipping him back pretty good, I'd imagine.
I'm going to be getting hammered tonight. Oh, yeah. I think 2 people gifted 5 subs to him. I don't know if he took 5 shots, but.
He stored some up for the next time?
Yeah, I know he had at least 12 memberships today.
I'll do a shot here to lift me back up, I guess is what it really is here. It's been a couple of wrong nights here. Shout out to Gorky with the donuts. Appreciate you, my friend. Cheers.
Thank you, Ken Wood. That's what real people do right there. Hit the like button on both channels. Thank you, Ken Wood.
Woo!
It is much appreciated. Turner made 1 free throw out of 2. We have a 7-1 game with 9 minutes left in the first quarter.
Let's go under.
I don't want to say anything yet, but the Pacers team total under is looking okay.
119.98's looking okay right now. We're on our way. We're on my way to get $100.
That's the crazy shit about these 2 teams, though, is they can be under, and they can score quick as hell. They can score 25 points in the next 3 minutes.
Woo!
Oh, it's a travel. There we go.
Oh, stop Neil in the house says, we making this a solid one tonight, brother Mike. Let's go.
Steve hit the like. Let's go, Steve.
And nice afternoon. Trying to get the evening rolling in the right direction here. 4-1 this afternoon. I'll tell you what fucking ripped my guts out and stomped all over him was that under in that Kansas City game. What a fucking
fuck me too. I had that. I had under. I got a bad line. I got 8. I saw it closed at 8.5, but I took it at 8 minus 105.
Like that had no business getting there, dude. It was fucking 3-1 the whole game. And then what is it? The 8th inning, the Cards ahead, and then the 9th inning, the fucking Kansas City ties it, something like that. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, they hit the 2-run bomb. I'm like, okay, maybe this is okay. We get 3 outs. We get 1 less at bat. Then these motherfuckers just all of a sudden hitting batting practice in the top of the 9th inning. Just base hit.
And then as that was unfolding, I had the unders in pretty much every other game. And I think it was like Baltimore was like 3-2 in like the 2nd inning. I'm like, fuck, is that one? I thought they were all going to melt. San Diego and San Francisco. They all ended up hanging on, though. So it was a solid day for unders this morning.
Yeah, Orioles was the one bet I passed on. I liked them, but I was like, they're not going to sweep Seattle, are they? Sure enough, they did.
Sure enough.
At a big price, too. Another 3-pointer by OKC. They're up 10-5.
Seattle seems to play like shit at home. Seattle only seems to play well when they're down in Texas.
Pacers hit a 3, make it 10-7.
Ooh.
And looks like they hit another 3. We got
all them
10,
threes.
10 game.
Who's getting all them threes?
Timeout Thunder.
You had to open your mouth, Mike, about a Razor, about the teams just go off when they want, especially when old coach of the Thunder, Mark, don't give a fuck, just kind of everybody. I think that's his name, right?
Sounds right.
Yeah, I'm not here to
the fuck is going on?
boost my own confidence. We're here to talk about it for real, and that's just the real shit about the Pacers and the Thunder. They can go up and down and score at will. But Thunder, they got the number 1 defense.
Right. So how can a game be 230, right? That's what I was like. we're really going to think. That's why I made the comparison to the Warriors, which kind of are off the charts offensively, right? When they were in their dynasty years there a little bit, so just seemed to be too high. The rent's too high, Razor, for a NBA Finals, and I guess if it did go kind of, if you want to play the old over under game, maybe the Pacers, of course, prefer it over, but this pace might be okay for him, especially right now here on the timeout. Taking a look at that current live line here. Let me see if it just changed here. I don't know why, but maybe you could. I'm gonna dial it. I have to dial it up here again real quick. Get that live line.
Dial up the modem.
Yeah, maybe that's
10.5 is what I'm seeing right now. Tie game, 10.5. Down to 228.5 on the total.
Yeah, see, only 228.5 there, and for the first just until that little run, it was down there toward the 225 range. So.
AOD says Florida's cooked. Here's a stat for you guys. I heard this one the other day. I think I shared it somewhere along the way. 8 times. I think it's 8 times in the NHL Stanley Cup playoff history has a team lost the first 2 games of the Stanley Cup or of the playoffs. Lost the first 2 games of the playoffs and made it to the Stanley Cup Finals. When they go to the Stanley Cup Finals, all 8 times those teams have won the Stanley Cup. Edmonton Oilers lost the first 2 games of the postseason to the Los Angeles Kings. And then the Kings essentially got them angry. They woke up. They started fighting. They're firing. They busted them up last night in overtime. And are they on their way? I see AOD says Florida cooked. I'm wondering.
Were you on Florida yesterday, Mike?
Yeah, I had Florida. A couple goal scoring props. Sammy Bennett.
WNBA injury news from the game going on right now, and New York in command here, 51-40, but only 7:19 to go in the third quarter. Washington's covering here, but Jonquel Jones left the game with a turned ankle, not expected to return here in this one. We'll see what happens. She went down there. She did start to warm up in the second half, but they shut her down here. Liberty expected to win big. They don't have another game till Tuesday, so see if Jones can get back in there. And obviously we're in the money. These are the games you got to play, even though with WNBA they always play anyways. But these are the money games, so you want to have your best team out there for the next couple of weeks.
I'm on the Mystics 13.5. I'm riding that one out there. See if they can hang on to this game. Down 12. It's flirting with the number. My estimation is New York Liberty get tired of beating on a team multiple times, and in the fourth quarter they'll pull back. We'll see. Also, the under had a great trend.
What'd you say?
I said the under had a great trend in that game. The Mercury -6 is my spot this evening, and the over has a great trend in that game. It's a low number, though, at 157.
Let's go. We got a 10-10 ball game almost halfway through the first quarter. But we got a guest backstage coming off his first show over on the Radio Sharp Pick Network. Racing with Keith. Shout out to Keith each and every stride in the building. How you doing, Keith?
I'm doing excellent, Razor. Pleasure to be on with you and Mike and Ramon. Appreciate it. And yeah, we got a tight ball game here in the first quarter. So looking forward to a big night and talking about your plays as well. So let's cash it. And the nightcap here, I'm running high because I had 5 winners out of 8 races at Churchill as well.
Let's go.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
Work.
Yeah, great show. Great job on that show, Keith. Really good, engaging with your audience. Just great job. Far from the first timer, obviously.
Yeah, it was first timer was like, wow, all these buttons, like in the cockpit, of an airplane for the first time, and then just getting used to it as you go on and on. Look at the live score right here. Yep. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be on with you guys.
Keith. All right, let's see if we can fix this up a little bit.
I did see that stop. Geo Jay-Z threw that Millie down. Thunder in 5. He thinks the gentleman's sweep is real. Jay-Z. Will they finish the series before he potentially becomes criminally indicted with his Diddy stuff? Allegedly.
So you see that Elon Musk tweet today?
Dude, I talked about that on my show today. I was like, I can't believe it. What are we doing here? The guy used to go on Twitter to make fun of people. Now he's on Twitter making fun of the owner of Twitter. Back and forth, dude. It all seems
side of my Tesla, I've got a blue-haired old ladies keying it up, and on the other side of the Tesla, I've got middle-aged men in red hats keying the other side of my Tesla.
It's crazy.
You know, there's a lot to make of that. There's a lot to unpack there. There certainly is. I do believe that when Trump had made the comment that said he chose not to bring Elon back because he was kind of outworn his welcome. I get that. Fucking guy was rolling in looking like a bum coming into the Oval Office there, wearing the hat and just in there too much, over talking on everything. And I could have seen him wearing out his welcome.
Yeah.
A little Doge action. Yeah. Oh, Dort went for a 3 and a miss, and then another layup miss. Wow.
We got a 14-10 game here. Timeout, Indiana. We got 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Keith, what bet you got in this one, my friend?
Oh, you just read my mind, Razor, because I was going to say, if we had a moment, I'll give my plays. And it's off to a decent start. I was telling the horse players that were watching me just before is that I'm on Pacers team total under 110.5, under minus 110. So I got a decent line. I got a little CLV action on that. Yep. CLV is now minus 118, but I got minus 110. So I'm on Pacers team total under 110.5, under minus 110. Listen, I'm a huge Knicks fan, and I think the Pacers ran a great series. They were coached very well, but I think it's going to be a little bit of a rude awakening here in OKC in game 1. I see them in the early 100s. And I actually participated in a Razor's contest that he put out a tweet as well. So looking at around a 104 for the Pacers. And I'm also on Obi Toppin under points. I don't usually play under points for Obi. I mean, for anybody, but he had a great game against the Knicks last time. I'm on his under 8.5 points, minus 110.
Let's go. Yes, we had $100 giveaway to whoever could guess the final score in tonight's NBA Finals Game 1. $100 giveaway via PayPal. That was over on X.
Just underway in the NCAA softball finals, and Texas leading 1-0 over Texas Tech. I got to think maybe they'll win it again tonight. I kind of liked Texas Tech last night, but didn't look like they quite have the team right now that Texas does here currently. Game 2, best of 3 tonight. I like the new integration they have, though, Razor with Kick, and we can see those comments on our backstage. So hello to Lurk, hello to Monkey Man, and hello to Baby Girl. Yes.
Yeah, that was the good thing. StreamYard added Kick, and it makes it a lot easier to do my show. I don't have to copy and paste my bets twice. The only bad thing about it is now I can't play music on Kick, because when I play music now it goes to StreamYard and Kick. So I mean YouTube and Kick, so I can't play music anymore. But people can play their own music, I guess.
Just got to sing it for him. Just got to give him
a little wrecking ball, right, Mike? Exactly.
Yeah, they're going to ask for a
wrecking ball.
Party in the USA. Come on.
Yeah, you read these trends for the Thunder in this game, you'd think that's a wrecking ball.
Barry Watson.
I don't even think that this Thunder team is as strong, obviously is what we've seen, but I like Halliburton. I like some of the pieces that they put together. I think Pacers are just going to be overmatched in this game one. I don't discount the Pacers for the whole series, though. I think it's going to be a grind.
If the Thunder win this series 4-1, are the Thunder one of the best teams in the past 10 years?
Ooh.
No.
I think that Minnesota team was had a lot of flaws that they just played. I mean, if Minnesota knew how to not turn over the ball, they might have stole the series themselves there in those first two games.
Yeah,
great year.
Tons of turnovers. Yeah,
Yeah,
20 turnovers a game. 68 wins.
I mean,
They did. Denver did put up a fight. Had to go game 7.
Yeah, Razor, I saw a tweet saying like an interim coach and a team that with Joker and a couple of players took them to game 7. But I think OKC at home is very dangerous.
well, we could process of elimination. We could probably knock the Raptors out of that list, right? In the last 10 years, they won a championship. They're definitely not one of the best.
Yeah.
Well, I think if you wanted to compare one, I think, that's what Razor's saying. Maybe just comparing the one championship season. We're not comparing them to the teams that maybe won multiple titles, right? Just was it a great season compared to the last 10?
Right, yeah.
I agree. And I'm going to take Toronto out of the question for the 10.
That's the second time here that the same exact type of turnover there that the Pacers have a terrible throw there to the backcourt. I mean, it looked like an instant replay of the turnover they had just moments ago. I thought I checked my fast forwarding on the YouTube to make sure I wasn't looking at the same thing. Did you have
6 turnovers they have already.
Damn. I'm liking the 10 points for the Pacers on my feed right now because I'm on their team total under.
Yeah, me too. I got 111.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in case you didn't know, Keith, that is
I wanted to hear your
$400 Razor.
I'm too busy on horses. I'm too much winning. Yeah, I was even playing some clips that was amazing. Mike, I was saying it's all the money's mine. I played that like 3 times. It's good.
It's a good one.
Somebody pull the controls away from Keith.
I had a couple of favorites right there. Yeah. Cheers.
Let's go. I'm taking another shot. I'm getting drunk tonight. Let's go.
I got this. I'll do it out of the bottle. Okay.
Getting fucked all the way up.
Yeah, I mean, I won over $100 tonight. So cheers.
Yeah, I got an early show tomorrow too. Ooh. Saratoga pops off at like 11:30, I think.
And then the big Belmont on Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah, Saturday's 10:30.
Get Keith's pick. I already know what it is because I was watching the show.
Oh yeah, Razor actually put that on there. That's good. I had to break down the Belmont a little bit. It was cool. I think it's gonna be a great race.
Let's go. Yeah, I haven't done my full handicapping on it yet.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta see the weather too. Let's look. All right, let's look at this weather. Yeah, the only problem is it's going to be some scattered thunderstorms. That's the issue. I mean, so do you cap for mud or not?
I don't think it's supposed to rain ultimately until like later in the day, like 5 p.m. on type of spot.
Good.
Although it was supposed to, sprinkle a little this afternoon.
I mean, sovereignty and journalism, those are going to be the 2 big bets, but the next horse, you got to try to find the big one.
That's my pick. I don't know if I got the wrong kick stream here. I mean, the wrong link, kick link, but I'm the only one backstage, but it's all good.
Oh, we're not. No, we're streaming on StreamYard, so it already shows it the kick. You don't have to be on Ninja.
I already did too much work. Exactly. No, it's all good. Thanks, Razor. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we can't show the games. They hit me for a copyright the other day. They banned me for like 12 hours. They said the next ban is like a week.
You can see each play up there, though, right on our scoreboard here, and we're watching the games and other games too here with a baseball. Got a wild one with the game 2 of the doubleheader with the Royals and the Cardinals right now, and Fried, another great outing for Fried. People want to say maybe Fried today, but did get out of a bit of a jam, and then the Yankees also had a chance to add some runs, and Cubs on the top of the Washington Nationals 5-0. Texas over Tampa 2-1. Bobby Max, I think they are actually getting ready for. Let me follow up. You would know better than I actually. So Indiana with all these turnovers, and well, they're down 8 here, I think.
I hope that Pirates game goes. I see Robert McCormick asking that. I got some money on that. I'm invested in that one. Looks like they moved the time back to 9:30 now is the next updated slot for Fromber. Doesn't look good, though. 9:30 doesn't leave much room for a 10 maybe, and then it's pushed. I would guess. I mean, I can't imagine it the other way.
Thunder up by 10. Timeout Pacers. Minute left in the first quarter.
Tick them up, boys. Tick, tick, tick.
Yeah, I'm loving the 15. You know, I just keep my eyes are on my bet. You know, the Pacers under team total. So, you know, just as a gambler, that's really it. And then I just OKC was just going to overpower them, and we've seen it early.
Wait, what do you got, Keith?
I'm on Pacers team total under 110.5 under minus 110. What are you on?
AOD's hedging. Says he's a Gardner. I got this first quarter under. I got this first quarter under 56.5. We'll see what that looks like.
I didn't know you were a Gardner. I love that line. No, but if you got a hedge, you got to win bets. That's it.
I don't know how you are superstitious, Mike, but you could put the W on that.
It's looking pretty good. I saw the live line went down to like 45.5, and I was like, all right, I'm done with that one.
Yeah, I'm showing 1 minute to go, 1:04 to go here in the first quarter at this timeout, 25-15.
There we go.
And there you see the Pacers got a bucket there. 25-17 says our scoreboard here.
Let's go. I got some horse racing winnings, so I'm going to carry that over to the sports. Maybe a couple of live spots here.
Let's go.
Oh, man. I know, Razor, you had yourself a day, man. Awesome.
Yes, sir. Picked up about 8K today between Delaware and Gulfstream Park.
Damn. I'm sitting here happy about a couple $100. Holy shit. That's good. Well, you know, man, congrats. You know, I know you're a grinder, and just, you know, these days we live for these days.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly what I was talking about on my show, too. These are the days when you're hitting. Those are the days you want to take advantage of. Just like everything was clicking. We were getting the prices.
Amazing. Yeah, even some of the hard races. There was a Woodbine race that was like a maiden claiming. I just had a horse that was 5-1 win place show, crushed it and won. It's crazy.
Nice.
Oh, it's 27-17 in this NBA.
Yeah, we got 25 seconds left. 28-20. Looks like Thunder might get the last second shot if they hold it. Oh, they got fouled. 29-20.
Yeah.
Pacers might get the last shot here.
Final.
Game's over.
Yeah, it was Brazil and Ecuador, scoreless
Really?
draw in CONMEBOL World Cup qualifying.
Who saw that happening?
Oh, I bet the under. It's under 2. It's really under 1.75.
Oh, really?
How much scoring was expected there?
Yeah, definitely not. I ended up on the both teams to score in Spain and France. That was a fun game to watch.
Oh my God.
Spain opened a fucking can of whoop ass on them in the first half, and then they just parked the bus that second half. It was 5-4. I thought, man, maybe
I
France.
thought it was over 5-2 or whatever, 4-1. Just underway, Ottawa and Saskatchewan, Canadian football.
And we got end of the first quarter, 29-20.
Hell yeah. Let's go. Needed that one there. Get off
Oh,
the
he missed
shot.
the free throw. He missed the free throw. Okay.
He missed the free throw and missed the last.
All right. So, I mean, it could be worse for the Pacers. Yeah.
Yeah, they could have 10 turnovers.
That's true. I
did
mean,
take
the way they
over.
played in the first quarter, they were terrible. Yeah.
I did get on the over in the CFL game. Just one last shout out to that over.
Cool.
47.5 was the number.
Good luck, Mike.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's expecting a big night, of course, for Harris here and the Roughriders, and Ottawa. They might have one of the bottom defenses. It feels like, or in the league, right? We'll see. Opening night here.
Final.
In the CFL.
Final.
Yeah, it was Paraguay over Uruguay tonight. Paraguay with the win in CONCACAF 2-0. Just underway, Argentina and Chile. I believe I thought I read the report of Messi not playing. I probably should get that right before I say it on the air, but
yeah, I didn't handicap this. They're going to the gate at Charlestown. I didn't handicap this race because I knew I was going to be on with you guys on the NBA stream here. Good field and good race. I would lean towards the 8 in Charlestown, race 5, Dreamforce. I like this horse on the outside post, but no official bet for me.
All right, I'll give you guys that Saskatchewan trend here, especially Saskatchewan, in the home favorite role between a -3.5 and a -6.5 against a non-conference team. They are 13-2 to the over. This line moved from 3 to 3.5, so it brings it into qualification. 13-2 to the over. It's actually come down a point too, from 47.5 to 46.5. So I hit it again.
7 of the last 10 meetings between the two teams when playing at Saskatchewan have gone over. Saskatchewan's dominated the series. They've covered the spread in 7 of the last 8 meetings with Ottawa.
Wow.
This is the season opener, right? The CFL's first game tonight?
Yep.
Game 1, week 1. Oh, there it goes. It moved back to 47.5. There we go. A little bit of that last bubble. Last little burp on the line before they, what are they, kickoff? What I don't even know what they do in CFL.
They have a regular old kickoff, just like you're supposed to have.
Well, I don't know if the NFL is going to have that anymore, but yeah. Supposedly they're talking about no kickoff at all now. Do you see that?
I mean, I get it. Guys run faster. They're bigger than they ever were. Those collisions got to hurt, but hockey players still do it.
Tough ones. Yeah, not NBA players, right, Mike?
Not NBA players.
I don't want to get them started. Exactly. I've had a couple of tequilas, so that's why I said that.
Sons of
Saying, who flops more, soccer or NBA?
Wow. LeBron or Messi?
Did you ever see that meme with LeBron with his hand like this, and then he opens it up like, is he still looking? So that's so funny. It's he got caught doing that.
Yeah, that was a pretty clear first quarter. I wish I'd taken OKC in the first quarter. I bet you they run the shop here. I might have to look at Indiana in the third quarter, though. We talked about this last week, too. These NBA teams, when the first half team's down, they find a way in that third quarter to bounce back a little bit.
Yeah, McConnell's actually plays good defense. And, did you see his sisters in the WNBA now, too, got a contract?
I saw that.
Oh, yeah, she's a cutie, too.
I saw a meme with Angel Reese. They compared her to one of those cartoon characters because her eyes were like fucking busted out to the outside. Her eyes are a little bit further than they should be. I never realized that. Maybe that's why she uses the long eyelash extensions.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
It's a little distraction. I had to change my whole theory on this girl.
Shout out to Keith with the gifted
membership
on King. Shout out to Keith. Always supporting the squad. Shout out to Keith. Appreciate you, my friend. Every time we get a new member, every time we get a gifted membership, we take a shot as a thank you and a welcome. Hit that join button down below if you guys haven't already. Cheers.
Cheers, guys. Yeah, I wanted to give one back because there's a lot of gifters on my, on the hosting stream that I just had before. So cheers.
Cheers. Let's go.
Ooh. That was a double.
We got the leaderboard up and running over on the Sports Money YouTube page here. AOD, top of the trop right now. Number one commenter, Stop Geoengineering. Sancho's in there. It's a three-way tie right now. 75 experience points apiece for them boys out there. Honorable mentions, Step Back Jay, Kenny Wood, Dana Delp, and there's Gorky. Kind of rounding out the top 7. What that, fellas? Got to put that in play more.
I have to get into the top 7, but yeah, shout out to all the top chatters there, Mike. It's cool interacting and giving your plays and everything, so we appreciate it.
Let's go.
Oh man, Ramon, the horse, and Ramon and Mike, the horse that I leaned towards at Charlestown won $9.40. Dreamforce. Damn. I should have just bet it. Damn.
Sounds
I'm running pretty hot tonight.
Sounds like you boys were on fire with the horses today.
Oh man, Mike, it was just wild. I mean, Churchill Downs, I hit a double, 16-1 double, and then hit a couple exactas, and then Evangeline hit a nice play, and then Penn too. So it was definitely a winning stream for sure. Everybody said, is Keith still hot in the chat? A couple of people were saying that. Yeah, even had that win place show bet on like a maiden claiming race that was wide open in 5-1, but the horse won easily.
That is big. It's always big to get some 5-1s in there.
Nice cash flow. Yeah, it was a very steady winning stream. So I appreciate the support, guys. I handicapped all these horses last night, and then there was a couple of scratches, so I was kind of a little flustered before the stream, and then I had a couple of technical issues, but came out about 8 minutes after. It's all good, right before Churchill Downs, race 1. So how's my team total under looking for the Pacers? Not bad. 28. Oh, yeah, 28 points. Good.
All right. Underway, 37-28, give or take.
Yeah.
Gap is closing. The Mystic down 77-69. Close that gap, girls.
Well, let me see how Sonia Cintron did tonight. She's actually, I heard Ramon was given the odds for the Rookie of the Year in the WNBA, and she was 7-1 to Paige Breckers. So you think that there's some value there with Cintron, right?
Did get news a couple hours ago that Beckers would miss tomorrow night's game here with those concussion symptoms.
Okay. Hope the best with her, yeah. It's kind of like a Clark situation a little bit. She's a little small for the WNBA, right? But she'll get right up to speed, I think.
A little small. Girls are supposed to be small.
Well, they roughhouse them though, Mike. Right? As soon as they come in, like rookie, and they slam them and stuff. They definitely do that. Oh, let's see this 3-pointer. Oh, Pacers not hitting any threes.
Yankees pop another one in, 3-0, building up the lead. I feel like the Yankees in Cleveland always go under. I have to go back and look at that series history. Remember that for the next time. Bellinger on fire. How about these guys? They seem to score in bunches. He homered in the 4th, and he singles in the 7th.
Interesting.
Grisham scored. Judge scored in that home run.
Just
Mike,
got off the phone with my guy Jimmy the Bag. He'll be joining us on Saturday for the horses. He'll be live with us all day. Shout out to my guy Jimmy the Bag.
Oh, cool. Mike, they offer, I'm sure like Ohtani or Judge, like, because they played together, Yankees and Dodgers. Either one to hit a home run was like minus 120. Crazy. It didn't cash like a couple of games.
Yeah, it seems like when one gets it, the other one does, and then almost like they challenge themselves. They challenge each other to keep it going, but when they play at the same time zone, it's a bad situation.
Yeah, Billy's got all 3 RBIs, and he made a terrific catch earlier in the game as well.
Good old Bellinger. Kansas City pops another one in there. Kansas City rolls up 7-5 on the Cards. The Ottawa Redblacks punch in something. 6 points. So a touchdown, is that what it's called?
Got to hit the extra point, right? Exactly.
The Rouge.
Oh, Seacom's talking. Oh, no, Turner's talking crap a little bit on the Pacers.
Nationals getting busted up now, 7-0. Going to go over on their own. The Yankees score another one to go up 4-0. Scores here happening. Slow and steady is the pace. My boy loved Jazz Chisholm today too. He was always kept talking. You got to play Chisholm. You got to play Chisholm. I was like, dude, that guy's done shit in a minute. There he is. RBI.
Yeah, I was on Obi under. Let me see how many points he has.
We got 39-33 timeout Thunder. 7-4 50 left.
That was a good stretch by the Pacers, man. Just kind of getting a turnover there, the missed shot right there. So Pacers just need this situational play, and then Halliburton with 3.
You sound
Live
a little too
minus-
excited there, Keith. I'm gonna need you to tone it down a little bit. Tone it down a little bit.
Well, I'm coming off a winning stream. Maybe I'll back my mic off a little bit here.
Let's take another shot. Cheers to everybody
guys
in
did
the chat.
that.
Sorry,
Cheers.
Ramon. What were you saying, my friend?
The line's 13.5 and 226. The one thing about the Pacers is that unlike I think some of those, look, if they lose this game by 40, you can come back to this point of the stream. But they're a team that they could be down 35, and I don't think they're I guess 35. You might say they pack it in, but they just keep playing no matter what the time and score is. It feels like to me.
Also, I just dropped the link in the chat to the opposite channel. So don't forget to hit the like button on both channels. But right now, it is shot time. We have reached 50 likes on both streams combined. So hit that like button down below. You guys know how we do it. Every 20 likes, once we get to 50, we take a shot. We also take a shot every time we get a new member, every time we get a new gifted member. Cheers. Thank you for the support. Let's go. Let's have a fucking day.
Man,
Red Beard in the building.
Let's go. Cheers.
Woo!
I need another drink.
Woo!
Wuss. A lot of tequila.
Just so we need another Superman movie, but I hear that the reviews of the F1 movie with Brad Pitt are pretty good.
That trailer, Ramon, caught my attention. It's actually decent. Looked good. I wanted to actually look at the review, so I'm glad he said that.
You're gonna see all the current top drivers are like in the movie playing themselves. As the movie is, Brad Pitt plays a driver that had his career cut short in the 80s, and then he returns to mentor a young driver in 2023. I think they said is what and you'll see Schumacher in there. You'll see all the guys in the movie. Lewis Hamilton's in there as well, and kind of puts a more realistic feel to the movie because of and you've heard, if you've watched the Formula One telecast, the drivers kind of talking about it throughout the last year and a half. They've been filming the movie during the last couple of F1 seasons as on site at all these sites.
Who's the young guy that he's mentoring or whatever? Who's that actor?
Oh, it's the great the guy. Oh man, you guys know his name. Idris, the very popular English actor. I'm gonna tell you who it is.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. What's his name?
I'm gonna tell it to you. I'm gonna tell it to you right now. Damson Idris. Did I say it right?
Sounds right. Sounds right to me.
It sounds right.
Yeah, I'll accept it.
He's a pretty big star here, I think, right? Up and coming star.
They're going to need some up and coming stars on this Pacers team here. You can't let the Thunder sit around there with an 8-point lead and just fucking stomp your ass anytime they feel it.
Exactly. No, I agree with you, Mike.
I'm seeing a different way. I'm seeing a team that was pretty much looked outclassed, and they're still in the game. I mean, I kind of want to. I'm not disappointed in my situation here as a Pacers backer tonight because of the terror. They have not played very well at all, and they're in this game.
Oh, nice, Razor. You're on the same play as me with the Pacers team total under.
Yep, under 111.
Oh shit, I got 110.5. So let's go.
Let's go. That was my gambler's first glance.
It felt like the spot because the Knicks, they went crazy on the Knicks. So this is gonna be the down, the down game one with Oklahoma City's gonna win easy, but not sure. Pacers could pick them off game two, but this game is not over yet.
I should have lied bet that when they were paused there at the commercial break. The second quarter total was 60.5. It was up 5 points from where it closed. It's all the way back down to 56.5 here. Just missed it. Might have to look at this for the third quarter.
Nice.
Because it was 230.5, right? That was the number the game closed at. So it's sitting at 221.5 right now. Definitely looking like they're feeling good about that number.
Yeah, I'm not feeling good about Obi Toppin's got 6 points already, and I was on it under 8.5 points.
Don't worry, they take away the number of his turnovers, and that'll help you win. I think he's probably at 0 now.
Yeah, I mean, he still needs 3 points. So, Ramon, he's probably going to need a 3 to get that at this point. I agree.
No score in the softball game. Top of the third. I'm watching it.
Softball action?
Yeah, with game 2 tonight between Texas and Texas Tech. Texas can close it out. I think they will close it out. They may want it to get on live. I've covered it pretty well here with the, Texas Tech and their big upset over Oklahoma, and mentioned, the Texas Tech star, the college softball's first $1 million player.
Saw that.
Cool.
The Liberty aren't scoring very many points in the third. Go ahead, Mike.
They say most of the average NIL dollars for women's college sports is like $75K, and this girl's got almost 1.1 million. She's raking. Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah, Texas Tech didn't have much of a softball program, but they brought in a high-profile coach, and he got this player to transfer from Stanford. She felt like they couldn't get over the top a little bit, and the money. Texas Tech, they got some supporters down there, let's just say.
75K on average, and she's picking up 1.1 million almost, right? Shout out to you, Keith. Get to the sports money membership, and it goes to Scotty.
Let's go, Scotty.
Too hotty. Cheers.
All right.
Cheers to you guys. Thank you, Mike, and I want to support you as well. Cheers.
We're going to pop off tonight, boys.
Oh, cheers.
I know Mike was live with pre-gaming at the same time, so hopefully everybody tailed his plays because he's always sharp and is going to cash.
Hopefully. We got one in the books. I could use this Houston game going off, and it's staying under.
There we go. Big 3 by Thunder. They're up back up by 7 with 5 minutes left.
Okay.
Although at this point, I'd probably rather see him cancel the game, right, Ramon? I mean, you got to think Valdez can't be going the same distance you thought he might. Maybe he can, but 3.5 hour delay from when he was supposed to start. That's a whole new warm-up routine.
Yeah, the thing that is, when you have these interleague series and it's a weekend series, you do try to hang out as long as you realistically can because they're only making one trip and you can avoid a doubleheader, that on that weekend, but might have to come back and play it on Saturday or so. I would imagine it might be tomorrow, but I think we've seen it on both days here. Here comes Obi Toppin back into the game to cause some turnovers.
Hopefully he doesn't score any more points because I'm on his under points. He's already got 6.
Well, he's going to have to be in there because I think Miles Turner has a foul problem.
Ooh, that's not good for me.
He tackled SGA there. It's only 2 fouls on Turner, but there's Mike's man, Dort.
He's doing something. So far,
He got a 3-pointer.
Wow. My guy,
47-37 timeout Pacers.
Beat them up, boys.
4:12 left.
Ugh.
And Washington really giving the Liberty a battle here. They're probably not going to get there, but it's 81-75 with under 2 minutes to play. Mystics are going to get that money, it looks like here.
Liberty, they play with their food in the fourth quarter. They just get tired of beating on teams. They're done. They've done it a couple of times now. They whooped the shit out of the Sun the other day. They had a chance to set WNBA record. They just stopped trying. They just stopped. Well, I just said stop trying. They beat them by like 50, but that's a good team, New York Liberty.
What's the live total at in this game right now?
The WNBA game?
No.
226, Razor.
I got 221.5.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me refresh.
I might get a ship book. I might have a ship book.
No, I think you're right.
Gonna be tough to get that 119.98 if we don't see some points by them Pacers.
Yeah, Pacers are they're starting to score though. They got 17 already compared to the 20 that they scored in the first quarter.
Why?
Still 4 minutes left.
Well, the Pacers have 15 turnovers, and that is very non-championship-like. You're not going to win any games doing that.
That's what happens when
Doesn't
you
matter how
play
much-
against the number one defense.
Doesn't matter how much coaching experience you have if you're turning the ball.
Maybe
over.
it's not just Minnesota. Maybe it's how good Thunder's defense is.
like the best team in the last 10 years. Good.
Hey, you never know. That's a great question, Mike. That's a great question.
All right, I took the
Great question. I'm gonna take another shot while you talk about it.
All right, let's get it out there. Let's figure this thing out. We'll do it together. I'm going to take the under 60.5 for the third quarter. It's floating. It's floating and flirting between 59.5 and 60.5. So I want the 60.5. We'll see. See if it can hold. But I'm on it. Boston Celtics in the 10-year run. They had the recent champion. The Nuggets were the first timer over the last 10 years. Nuggets and Joker. The Lakers. LeBron picking it up, making it happen. Was that they won one more besides just being in the in COVID year, right? Lakers win one after the COVID year or no?
Yeah, the COVID year they won, right?
That was
the
bubble.
Yeah, that was they put the asterisks next to their name.
Yeah, LeBron's pissed. Yeah.
But before you keep going, I got to give a big shout out to Nuke Worker with the new membership over on Razor Sharp Picks Network. He has joined the Cash It Club.
Nice.
Shout out to Nuke Worker. Also, he's got Beza to win the belt.
Oh, yeah. Speaking my language, my man. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Cheers to Nuke. Thank you for supporting the squad,
Nuke.
my friend.
Good stuff.
All right, so we got the Bucks in that list. The Raptors, as I mentioned there, the first championship for Toronto. The Cavs, big comeback for the Cavs. That was the big comeback spot. So wasn't that the one when they were down? Was it 3-1 and they came back and won 4-3 final?
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
The Spurs, Miami Heat, back-to-back titles. Probably that might have to be one of them teams, though, man. I mean, I don't know if they're the best, but that run there where they were worst at first, right?
Yeah.
Well, the rumor was that the Heat coach Spoelstra was going to be the Knicks coach coming up this year. I mean, that would be amazing, right? If that happened, Ramon. I mean, for the fire Thibodeau, that would be amazing if that happened.
Pacers turn it over. Thunder come down. Offensive foul.
Ramon, what are your thoughts on the Thibodeau firing out there.
Oh yeah, let's talk about
You
it.
think that was expected, warranted, unnecessary, inappropriate?
I guess you always fire a guy after the best season your team's had in 25 years, thinking you were expected to do even more than outlasting a team like, your rival there in Boston, right?
Right.
Feels kind of awkward, but to me that says they have somebody in mind and may have already, either sealed the deal or have a short list. Feels like of 1, 2, or 3 guys here. So who will it be, Keith?
How
Tough
many
one.
championship
No.
rings does he have as a coach?
You know who it's gonna be, guys? From what I've seen, sucks. Could be Jason Kidd.
Major lineman.
That would be
It's
terrible.
just the way that it just smells like it.
I hope, as a Sixers fan, I hope so.
Oh, I know. Hey, Razor, you probably have one of the best players in the NBA. Is Maxey? That guy is incredible, man. So if you hold on to him, the sky's the limit.
Yeah, we just got to fill players around him. He can't play
That
1
guy
on
is
5.
awesome.
That's the thing. But does he have any championship rings? Did he win it all?
No, because he was with Minnesota and
He has
Chicago,
one,
right? So I don't think he did anything in Minnesota. And remember, Chicago just kind of always fell short of the final.
No, it doesn't. Yeah.
So the big question mark with him is everyone says, and you guys probably heard this too, he plays his player way too much time. Way too much time. If you look at the minutes that the Knicks players had compared to the Pacers player, it was almost double. They're playing the whole fucking game and they're not resting at all. And if you look at the minutes, they got to be fucking beat. That's the thing about that coach. That's the only thing that's bad about him is, and it's history. If you look at all his teams, his players have the most minutes played when he's the head coach. So that's the big question mark about him is he doesn't rest his players.
Does not believe in load management, which I appreciate.
He's
And
the
then he
Days
goes to the bench,
of
right,
Kawhi.
guys?
Days age.
Yeah, he played the bench, and then they won that game where they opened the bench.
Let's go. Thunder first half looking good. They're up by 12. We got 33 seconds left. Let's go. 57-45. Will the Pacers break 100 tonight? That's the question.
98's the number. We got him at 98.
I went up at 104 because I played in Razor's contest. I believe I put 104 for the Pacers, something like that.
119.98. FanDuel, DraftKings, none of them will let me play it. I had to go into margins and I'll 21 to 25 band. Let's go.
Oh, Keith, I didn't tell you. You're on the payroll now. You're uneligible.
Oh, not eligible. Maybe I can get a 10-day contract or something. I had to come up with something quick. Halliburton, man. I just want to say Halliburton, and you said, the sister before, the WNBA. This family is very talented. Holy shit.
Shut
Got the Bo Jackson in the building.
Yo, Bo. Stop Gio's on a run. He gave us a play last night. He's 1 rebound from Hartenstein.
Let's go. Press the button. Thunder -5.5 first half.
Let's go.
A winner. Let's go. Cheers. Should have been a do damage spot, but I got scared. Yeah. Pacers were going to start off hot in the beginning of the game, but we'll take the halftime winner. And let's get the full game. Cheers.
Cheers. I'll do a shot with you. Let's get this poured here.
I feel like their Pacers are only down 12. That's the way I feel about it.
Yeah, no, you're right about that.
I mean, hey, down by 12 when you got 30 turnovers, it's not bad.
No, not at all.
So the way I looked at it was like Halliburton under, Obi Toppin unders, and Seacom overs. That's the way I looked at it. It's weird how I looked at it. It's kind of decent so far, but the Pacers are going to have to really step it up second half.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. We'll get the cash on. Catch on the Mystics. Plus 13.5.
Cool locker room. Did you guys see the locker room? Like the hallway area was like brick on the side. It looks really nice.
They're walking back to the locker room and the sign says pub this way, restrooms that way.
You know which way I'm going, Mike?
See how many likes we
Cash.
are.
Let me check. I'm failing after hosting a show. Jeez. That was cool. That was a great experience hosting. That was my first time hosting for the first time. That was amazing.
And there we go. The Yankees complete the run line bopping 4-0. Another back-to-back 4-0 shutouts.
Oh,
Is that a button? Are we pressing the
It's a
button?
button. Yeah, we're pushing buttons.
that's it.
Shit, yeah. Let's go.
I hope Keith doesn't take this the wrong way. This show was near network quality. I think that's a compliment.
Wow. That's a big compliment. I mean, it took me a long time took me a couple minutes to kind of get used to everything. It was like deer in headlights, like I was saying before. But, I came from a crazy work day today too. But, Razor knows. But I got off right before the first start of Churchill Downs race 1, and we kept it going. I had 5 cashers today at Churchill.
Yeah, you caught the first 2 races I saw.
Yeah, man. It was first race was kind of an even draw. It was a kind of a short field, but second one was a nice casher, and then we kind of built on that. I really appreciate you giving me this.
Hey, Mike, they are going to give this a try. It looks like the go sign is on here at 10 Eastern for the Pirates game. Where's Justin? We need Justin to bring us the update, but they reset the game time, but this one's looking a little bit more very fan-friendly game time here.
Yeah, right?
I mean, after how many hours do you just say, all right, let's call it a fucking day?
Well, that's what I was saying. You're in, Houston's only going to go into Pittsburgh one time. They're going to be there for 3 days. You got to get the games in. There's got to be a little bit of a deadline there, right? Eventually, but you do want to, if you can, maybe avoid the doubleheader if you know it's going to clear. I don't want to say a reasonable hour here. It's a Thursday night here, right?
As a fan, are these the games to go to? Because they're serving till the end of the 7th inning, so this is all just pre-gaming.
Yeah, and
shout out to Mike.
the key here is I think, let me take a look at this here. Houston has to go to Cleveland. So you see what I'm saying? This is the 3rd game of the series here. You do have a short transportation. If you don't play it tonight, I don't know where Houston, they're going to be right there, right at the end. They'll have to come in and play Pittsburgh in a 1-game game, if they're sometime during the season, unless they were totally out of it and it gets the last week and they're like, we're not going to go back there. But if it's a game to decide a playoff spot or, reasonable if they come in and play another East Coast team, they can knock it out. But if they can avoid the one trip and Pittsburgh's close, I guess the only regret is it wasn't a day game, huh?
They had that last year with the Mets and the Brewers, right? And it was like a crazy situation. And then the Mets won that Pete Alonso home run game, but it was crazy. That game was a scenario that was wild.
I'm going to add Miles Turner, 6+ rebounds. It's plus 130. Okay. He was 5.5 at minus 105 that I got earlier today. So basically going right back to it. He's already got, what's he got, Ramon? 3 already, I think?
Yeah. check it out here.
Get back
Check
in
out
on
the
that one.
old
I
stats.
feel like I just pulled a sub there. Give you your live bet right back at you, but at a better number.
Yeah, hey, we were on it, right?
yeah.
I feel kind of guilty. Gave out, gave it out the total in that Liberty game. And I always give out a really conservative line so that you see the best line. But I did give it out 164.5. It obviously closed 161. So apologies to anybody. I got the best of that one.
Okay.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, I just dropped the link in the chat to the opposite channel. We are dual streaming. You guys know how we do it here on a Thursday night stream. We are live on Sports Money and over on the Radio Sharp Picks Network. So hit that join button down below, share the video, and subscribe. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to take another shot. I'm about to spark a joint up here in a little bit. Hit the like button down below. We got to get to 70 likes. Let's hit the refresh button, and let's do some math. 42 plus 22 is 66. We are 4 likes away from shot time. So I'm going to give everyone about 20 seconds. You're going to get 18 seconds with the song, and this song is going to tell you what to do. Hit the goddamn like button down below if you haven't already. It is much appreciated. You guys know how we do it here on our Thursday night stream. We are live handicapping the game, giving out live bets, sweating these games. And I got the squad with me. Below me, I got Keith each and every stride across the way. I got the Sports Money squad with me. Pimp, Slap, Play of the Day, Mike M. And below him, you got Ramon Scott, host of the Morning Steam, the #1 show on Sports Money Network.
Let's get after it.
Let's take a shot. I saw Mike. He took a shot without us when we hit the like button. He was taking shots. I felt left out, so I'm going to take another one. Cheers.
They'll do a shot
so
with
many
you.
jokes about the Pacers and their turnovers. They had more turnovers than field goals made in the first half as well. Good job, Pacers.
There we go. Saskatchewan gets a tutty in there. 7-7. Tied up. All tied up.
Dana in the building.
What's up, man?
Barry in the house. What do we got for the second half?
No, Mike just went with
Mike was talking about it. Yeah, Ramon, tell him. Yeah.
I went with the 6+ rebounds for Miles Turner at +130. 10 p.m. is about to pop off, though. I am on the Phoenix Mercury at -6. I think the over is a good look in this game, but it's a little low. That scares me a touch. Also, I gave out before the end of that half, third quarter under 60.5 in this Pacers game. So there's a couple of spots. Miles Turner getting the 6+ rebounds, the under 60.5 for this third quarter. Let me see what this third quarter number does now that they close.
Look at this difference. Speaking of third quarter, DraftKings has the total in the third quarter 55.5. You know what Bet Online has? 60.5.
Crazy.
I don't need.
I got 60.5. I now see DraftKings has 61.5.
Okay.
Okay, big change. What were you saying, Ramon?
Well, I was going to say you know what to do there, but obviously the line is not.
Kind of want to take the Pacers on the money line here. All right, I'm going to take a third quarter money line Pacers too.
I would take like spread. Oh, all right. There you go.
Yeah, I don't know. We're going to see wire
Spread's
to
3. What do you got for the spread? 1.5?
1.5.
If anything, I would take 4.5, but I bet you it's 3.5. Let's say
plus 120 on the money line as well. So there you go. Under 60.5. Third quarter money line for the Pacers, and I added that Turner 6.
Yeah, because you talked about it before the show. Those teams that get those first half leads, they fall apart in the second half. Pacers
Pretty good.
money line plus monies.
Plus,
I was going to do it right now. I'm doing
Screw that, Razor. If you like the money line in the second half, you better just take him to win the whole series.
wrong team was favored, Ramon.
Wrong team favored.
That was a great
Ramon
comment. That
started
has to
with
be
that.
one of the top 10 comments this year. Top 10 comments. The wrong team.
Ramon, that was a great response. Yeah.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Mike, you got to talk to these players.
Wait a minute.
You guys know you got the wrong team favored.
You're saying the book's giving them 10 and they made a mistake?
Does that say minus 10.5? That's supposed to say plus 10.5.
See, they're only giving plus 1.5 for the spread on the third quarter. I'm not interested in that with the Pacers. I'm sorry. I just can't get down with it. Nah.
It's more about what we've seen all playoffs with the team that's down in the first half, the third quarter, they come back and strike.
All right.
That's why it doesn't matter to me if it's 1.5. It could be 7.5. I'd still probably take the money line. Well, 7.5. I'd probably.
No, you guys said it though. That, the defense has been everything that you might expect them to be. It feels like at this point, but turnovers are different technically than steals, right? And
you guys want to know the money line on the Pacers in the fourth quarter? Fourth quarter winner says plus 106 for the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter winner. That's it.
I'm also gonna sprinkle here. I got to go back to it. Boys. I had a dream. In my game, the final score was 119-98. This is just a sprinkle. This is just a fuck around and find out sprinkle here. OKC Thunder to win the second half by 7 points exactly would put him at that 21.
Did you enter that score into the $100 giveaway?
Yeah, fucking ain't right. I did.
Wait a minute, Keith's ineligible. Is that because he's hosting on the channel?
I'm not on the payroll.
Hey, what a second.
Mike hosted the horse
the
racing show. He would be ineligible.
Yeah, I gotta pay Keith. He's on the payroll. I don't pay Mike shit.
Holy shit.
21.
Wait, hold on. I didn't do a shot. No, it's not like that. But I mean, come on. I'm betting horses and I'm betting sports money's got a ribeye contest.
I sent you a video file there, Razor. Check your email. Give that a little play.
This isn't one of those before. I thought you sent me some gay shit.
No, that gay shit.
What was that with your?
Open it up.
Big dick swinging past your knees.
Even I know that's back in now.
I went to open the file and it says big dick. What did you send me?
I gotta put it on right now. Can I put it on?
Yeah, that's what it was. Oh, you want me to play the video?
Can I? Because I'm backstage here.
Yeah, I just uploaded it, Mike. Let me
There have been 4,280 playoff games since the 2000 playoffs. Indiana is the first team in those games since 25 years to have 19 turnovers at halftime.
Big dick player.
Swinging past your knees.
Big dick, baby.
Yep.
Keith has got access to the backstage video.
Sorry, Razor. I know you sent me the other one, but thank you.
Oh, press a button. It's all good. You got to go to your happy place sometime.
When you get a little older, boys, the other stuff's kind of hanging low.
The berries, not so much.
Hear about that? Yeah.
It's not so much the twig as the berries. Is what you're
Back
saying?
at
Mike, do you have a link for the video, or does the video just cover everything?
Covers everything.
All right. If you need to drop a link, drop the link. If not, check out the video. It's about a minute long, but when you can win money, a minute doesn't matter. Let's go.
Sports Money's excited to present Chillin' and Grillin'. It's our 4th of July contest designed to bring you a barbecue from the Sports Money family. Real simple contest. It's a ribeye play of the day. You too can get in the ribeye business. And it's a real simple contest. All you have to do is pick one player per day. The contest period runs from June 9th through June 19th. That's a 10-day contest. That means you pick one player. You'll see on the screen, Ohtani, RBI with the price and the book. You'll post that each day, 1 entry per day required for 10 total entries. And of course, you got to post it to the designated video. It's in the comments field that we want to focus on this contest. Entries, of course, must be in before the game starts. We'll tally them all up. When it's all said and done, we'll look at the best net gain, net profit generated from the RBIs. And the winner will receive the gift basket you see on the right, a gift card to pay for your barbecue fun. Enjoy the contest. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button and keep the comments coming. We'll see you soon. There it is, boys. There it is.
That commercial surprise, the prize of sauces and rubs there, and the $100 dono, the $100 meat. Somebody sent a donation, Mike, right after you announced Sharpie for $50. I thought that should was added in, but I know it was a dono, but I was thinking it might be $150.
Is that a $1,000 gift card? $1,000 gift card? Is that what I saw?
You did not see it. If you did, it was a typo. No.
Holy shit.
Guys,
How
get
much was the
$100
gift
and a
card? I
bunch
want
of
to throw
rubs.
a banger. My barbecue for 4th of July. I want to throw a banger. How much is the gift card?
You got a $50 gift card. You got a $50 Cash App. You got all them sauces, rubs, and seasonings. It's good to go, baby.
That's awesome.
That's
Awesome, Mike.
Awesome. And there's got to be a link. It said post it. Where do you got to post it? Drop the link.
There's going to be a video. There's going to be a video file each day put out there. I'm going to have it out at the night before. It'll be out there at 10 p.m.
I think it's going to have the standings on there.
Yeah.
I'm going to update
June 9th. So I actually have a lot of alarms. I have all the alarms already set on my phone. Every single day, I got to have a ribeye. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, Razor, I expect your ass to answer. Get in there, too. Let's go.
I thought there was a typo when I first saw 4th of July tournament contest, and it started in June. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? But then I saw you get to win money to support your barbecue.
Oh,
So I'm in. Count me in. I like free money. I like Cash App money. I like ribeyes.
Going to send about a 12-pound package with all those sauces and seasonings, too. So you guys are all good to go. Our local award-winning barbecue.
We're on last Saturday. We'll make Jeff do it again, Mike, with each flavor.
Yeah, of course.
Saturday night show. We were looking at all the different flavors, getting hungry.
Ashley might have wrapped it up by now, though. I think I'm not sure if they wrapped it up or not. It's got
where's the gift basket from? What is it?
It's Dinosaur Barbecue. That's the local Western New York barbecue. They they're all the way down in Brooklyn. They've got a shop in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I've been to both, Mike.
Rochester,
I've been
Buffalo.
to Brooklyn and Western New York. I've been to both venues.
Yes, sir. They got and they sauces, rubs, and seasonings. It's all good stuff. Good contest.
Oh, yeah.
I might enter it myself. I haven't decided.
When he put those in the live stream that he had, Mike, there's no joke. Those sauces are legit good.
Oh yeah, there's a like a sweet one, a regular one, a sweet one, and a habanero one. I guess is probably the way to describe it.
Hot. But which one was that? The one of the
I like
last
the habanero one myself.
Yeah.
I think that's the best one. But
Also, in other news, how about Aaron Rodgers to the Steelers?
Oh, so it's official? Holy shit.
As much as I'm not a big Aaron Rodgers fan, I will say this. The fact that he didn't sign until now, I kind of support that because he said he wasn't going to the OTAs. He wasn't going to make any mistake. If you sign me, I'm not going to the OTAs. So he didn't want to sign. I guess I support that.
Wow.
He did not show up.
It actually happened.
And Tomlin said he's willing to work with Rodgers' timing and timeline. Talk about the signing portion of it. He's willing to do it. It does feel like I don't know if I would trust Rodgers in very many situations right now, other than a situation similar to the Steelers.
I feel like of all the teams being talked, maybe it's because of where we're located geographically, but of all the teams being talked about off season, the fucking Steelers, I've been hearing all about them all off season. They're still going to be shit.
Yeah, they traded one of their best. They traded the wide receiver, right? Did they? They don't really have any personnel with them at all.
They're talking about trying to bring some of Rodgers' pieces over there too, but I still think they're going to.
Oh, I've heard that with the the Meadowlands team, and you saw that what happened with the Jets, but still, I mean, it's amazing that actually this happened this late with Aaron Rodgers. So it's actually he has a house in New Jersey too. So I wonder if he's going to be selling that house.
The thing is, if you want him as a quarterback, don't you want him there to be practicing with the team?
I would think so, but rather that than not show up, because that was the problem with the Jets last year. They were yelling. He's yelling at the guys in the game that they're missing the passes, and the guys are looking back at him. And one of the guys mouthed off and said, "If you came to the OTAs, we might not be missing these passes." That's a big deal. And then he got in the fight with the ownership, and that's it. You're done, dude. Who the fuck are you? One Super Bowl Rodgers? Come on. He's lucky to win that Super Bowl. We all know that.
About to have
it was against those Pittsburgh Steelers.
How about this though? Week 1, who do the Pittsburgh Steelers play? Anybody know? Without looking.
Oh, I was about to look, but I guess I can't.
The New York Jets. They play the Jets.
Oh shit!
Are you serious?
The Steelers and the Jets
at Pittsburgh, and
it's going to be basically the two quarterbacks turn hands. Turner 6 rebounds, cash. Let's go.
Don't tell me he's going to carry. He can't carry a flag out again, and then.
I suppose I should.
Don't give Aaron Rodgers a flag. That's all I can say.
Gerald says it's in New York.
Oh, wow. He might get booed.
I did see the Cowgirls play against the Eagles opening day.
Yeah, I saw that too.
God damn.
Turner's now got 7 rebounds. What a fucking great prop bet that was. Nice job, Ramon.
Well done, Ramon.
Good call, Ramon. I'm going to spark this for you, my friend.
Oh,
shit. Take a plus 130. I subbed you on that one.
Dummies over here, but wow, this guy can smoke inside.
We call that pulling the sub. When you give out the same guy's prop bet live halfway through the game and it's at a better number. Sub does that every time.
Oh, DJ says the Cowgirls are going to win.
Okay. Stop it, DJ.
His name is...
Stop it. What are they going to win?
Man, Pacers team.
First ones to leave the game.
Excellent.
Oh, we got a refresh here. This ain't updating. It's not 61-48 anymore.
67-55, 10-10 third quarter. Let's go. We cash all these fucking third quarter bets. This third quarter totals down to 57.5.
Cool. So what were you on, Mike? Third quarter under?
Yeah, under 60.5. And then it went to 61.5. So
yeah, it went back and forth. I saw it. Yeah.
The third quarter money line, I got plus 120 on the Pacers. It's up to plus 135 though. So there's a little.
Yeah, we got a tie right now, 10-10 in the third.
Okay.
Hey, Mike, the Pirates game is underway.
Hey, this is gonna be my worst fucking nightmare.
Is this a good thing or a bad thing?
I think it's a bad thing, but I'm still on it and I can't undo it. So.
Yeah, because sometimes you can't cancel a bet. I'm not canceling a bet.
The reason I like this one was because of the pitching matchup on these unders. And now the Pirates, regardless, they're still an under team. But what scares me is that how long is Fromber going to go? Is he going to go 5 innings? Does he go 3 because he has to restart?
But did he know because of the rain delay? So they didn't. Did he not warm up like normal? Did he wait?
It's quite possible that the warm-ups did not take place. This game had a rain delay a good 30 minutes before the start.
Exactly. So
I saw you pop into the show and mention it was a rain delay, and I was like, fuck.
Justin actually mentioned it before I did, too.
I would have been out of there, but we're still in there. We're in there and we're in there heavy. And I added the first 5 to it as well, so. we'll see what happens.
And like Mike says, you don't have to be the first one to bet a ticket. They all cash the same, even if you bet it later in the day.
That's right. DJ Hardy says the CFL over is looking good. The live bet now is 51.5, 14-7 with 6 minutes left in the second quarter.
Let's head over to the MLB tab and hit refresh. Check out some scores. We got man on second already.
That one's going to the bottom of the ninth right there. Rays need 2 runs. Another under for the Rangers, it looks like.
Fuck. And I
played down there 7-5. The Royals there for the last couple of innings.
Fuck. I should have been on the under. I don't know what I was doing there. It got cute. I took Tampa. How about the best? I don't think it's even a kept secret. It's just the best fucking angle in Major League Baseball. I've said it so many times, I'm tired of saying it. I start laughing when I say it now. When I start reading a score out, I start laughing. If the team got shut out, I would say 94% of the time this MLB season, they have come back to win the next game. A couple teams are real bad. They get shut out, and they're bad. But damn, the Cubs. Look at the Cubs. They got shut out yesterday, 2-0. Come back and win. And I reference that because watch these Rangers and these Rays. Both these teams are shutout candidates. They're both likely to come back there that next game and fire.
I'd like to proudly say that I picked the Rockies on 2 different shows. I picked the Rockies, okay, and when they won 2,
Me
3,
too.
but it didn't happen the first game.
Yeah, when it was minus 200 for Miami, I was all over them at that point. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? There's no way." I think that was the breakdown. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? There's no way." I'm on Colorado. Then I had a couple stats for it, and they swept that series, right? They went all 3.
Yeah, and they made the social media guys for Colorado. They've had a rough season.
Sure,
they haven't been able to make a lot of cute tweets or anything, and they said wins since June 1st. Colorado Rockies 3, Scotty Scheffler 0.
Well, that was the comparison, right? Scotty Scheffler had more wins in May than they did, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Scotty fucking Scheffler. That dude.
Big 3 by Oklahoma City, but Pacers match back with the 3.
All right, boys, that's enough.
Then the Oklahoma City comes back. They hit a 3-pointer themselves. 73-62.
All right, slow it down, boys. Nobody needs.
Cover a little bit of the golf today, Mike. Christophe de Solar, the Chilean, 9 under here with Thorberg Olesen, Cameron Champs up there. There's some guys you might not be familiar before you get to Rasmus Højgaard. Shane Lowry's up there. You guys were talking him up on the show this week. I think you guys talked a little Bobby Mack, but he got into trouble there a little bit. And my 22-1 shot, I know you guys had him a little bit as well with Pendrith. He's within striking distance.
I was looking at Luke Clanton. Luke Clanton was the rookie that came out there to get his card, went through the tour school there, Q school, whatever they're calling it now. I don't know, though. We'll see.
Yeah.
Davis Riley still sitting around there, hanging in the, lying in the weeds. This was one of those great spots to fade Rory, though. Jeff had asked a question. He said, do you think Rory knew Scotty wasn't going to play in this tournament, so he went out there to try to get it done, or vice versa? That's why he didn't play last week. I said, I think they know their schedules to some degree, but with their agents and such, they can see who's on the big marquee games or the big marquee spots here. But it felt to me like this is a warm-up spot for Rory to kind of get his swing, work on a couple of things that he needs to fix so that when he goes out there to play the U.S. Open, he has a chance to get that major.
Yeah.
And do you think the agent tells the other golfer, like, hey, he's off next week?
Well, I bet you it has to do more with sponsorship, right? I bet you the sponsors kind of know behind the scenes who's playing at what tournaments, and somehow it kind of worked. I don't know that Rory was not playing, or that Scotty wasn't playing in this tournament because of Rory, or Rory didn't play last week because of Scotty. I know they want the majors; those guys care about the big ones, and they use those tournaments to either get that. If you're Scotty, you finish off hot, you keep you take a break, you do some practice, and then you just come right back to it, business as usual. If you're Rory, you just won. You had some nice runs down there. You work on a couple of things for your game, and you get ready if I was playing in a tournament, I wouldn't want the week off prior to it. I always like to play. I'd fucking play 6 rounds the day before if I could.
Also, guys, we are at 69 likes. That means we are 1 like away from shot time. I'm going to drop the link to the other channel in the chat. If you're on Sports Money, head over to Razor Sharp Picks, hit the like button. If you're on Razor Sharp Picks, head over to Sports Money, hit the like button. We got to get to 70. We took a shot for 50. Once we get to 70, we will take another shot. I'm going to drop another link in the chat, and that's to become a member here on YouTube. It's only $4.99, 16 cents a day. When you break it down like a pound, you can join one channel. You can join both channels, but all the support is much appreciated.
Man, if the Pacers can somehow keep this within 7 points, they may have a shot.
Shot to do what?
Shot to be a loser.
Okay.
Exactly, Mike.
So
I'm on the Pacers under, and it looks great so far.
So disheartening betting when you see these NBA teams, and you almost do have to take the first half in the full game if you like a spot, because a lot of times they blow it in that, whether it be the first half or the second half. It's terrible. It's hard to watch. 007 Cap says a kilo is 2.1 pounds.
Here's the old free throw merchant, SGA, drawing a little contact again.
Oh, I see the play that you're talking about right now, Ramon. Yep. Oh, and
that,
it went in too.
That Miles Turner rebound.
That was the comment that has Doris Burke in a lot of trouble. That they say she could be calling her last NBA Finals here. Could she be on the out?
Done, Ramon.
After that controversial comment.
Yeah, ESPN is looking at different options for sure. But she's been with them for a long time. But Bream himself is on a long-term contract. I've read the article, so he's not going anywhere.
Irish King on a nice running roulette. Says his heart was beating. Did you use the roulette strategy that I talked about, Irish King? Learned it directly from none other than a dealer. Shout out to Stop Geo Engineering. It's going to be a big NFL season for sports money, he says. Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, $1.99. Let's go. I'm going to do a shot for him.
Do a shot here. Let's keep it going.
He was in my horse racing chat, so shout out to you, Stop G Engineering.
It'll fix this. Doris Burke voice is so annoying. Cheers.
Cheers.
Couple runners on for the Rays here with one out, bottom of the ninth, and the man is up, Caminero.
Let's get after it.
Stop Geo has the top spot all locked up in the community post today. He's got the 175 experience points. The next guy down is Kenny Wood with 125, tied with Razor Sharp. Razor Sharp picks 125 points. Step Back Jay at 100. Dana Delp at 100. DJ Hardy at 100 as well. That brings us through the top 6.
Cool.
Yeah, that's one of those
more Still didn't find out how to turn that thing on.
Let me see.
I thought it was all. Yeah,
want me to help you out, Razor?
Literally, I didn't do anything for ours. Ours was done. I think.
Yeah, I'm surprised
it's
about
weird. Yeah, because it just comes on, right? Yeah.
But I would reach out to your service agent there and tell him or her. Hello, this is Peter. How can I help you? Yes, Peter. Not sure that's your name, but turn my fucking community leaderboard on, please. Thank you.
Well, it's just like on your phone. You can, like when you go to pub on your phone, you can gift memberships. But if you go to my channel or your channel,
yeah, you can't do it on
your phone. You can't on Android. You can.
iPhones, right?
On iPhones, you can't.
Oh wow!
But on pub, you can. I don't get it.
It's fucking stupid. I get so many guys DMing me and shit about that too. They're like, "How do I do it?" I'm like, "Well, get on a computer, dude. Go on somebody's fucking computer."
Even an iPad, you can't do it.
It's the iOS operating system.
You know, Razor, you asked about my hotel for Penn National because I was supposed to go to the Penn Mile on May 30th, but they canceled because of the weather. The weather report looked bad, but they probably could have had it. But damn, I've been at a war with the hotel over my. I'm hoping to get this money back because
No, I'll tell you how to do it, Keith. Easiest way to do it. I used to work for a bank. Go to your bank and tell them you paid for something and you didn't get it. They'll refund you. I promise you.
Nice, because I'm at I'm close to doing that. I got to give it another day. I think I'll get the refund tomorrow.
Yeah, if you don't get it, just go to your bank, tell them you bought something and you didn't get the service, and they'll refund you.
Sweet.
Goddamn Irish King says he didn't know about the roulette strategy. My guy, I feel like I mention it once a week.
Cheers.
All right, I'll tell you guys all one more time here.
Cheers,
You
Keith.
take your number, whatever your number is. Mine's 18, and you look at the wheel, not the table, the wheel. You go 2 numbers to the left and 2 numbers to the right. Sometimes that wheel's fucking spinning, so you got to be quick when you're looking for it. 2 to the left and 2 to the right of your number. So you're boxing in your number. So mine's 18. 2 to the left are 6 and 19. 2 to the right are 21 and 31. So I play 6, 18, 19, 21, and 31. 5 numbers. You're covering 1/6 of the board. That's about 18.5%. So theoretically, every 6 times you should win. And when you win, it's 35-1 is the payout for the number. So if you're hitting every 6 times, you're investing, say it's a $15 minimum table. You're investing, I'm going too quickly, $90. 35-1 payout. You should have $3 on that number is $105. Every 6 times you should be picking up 15. Now, realistically, what happens is it pops in bunches. So hit 2 or 3 times in a row. Then you get the fuck out of there. That's it. You pick it up and you leave after you hit like 3 or 4 in a row. You just get out. Move on. 2 to the left, 2 to the right of your number. There you guys go. You're welcome. Razor sharp picks here. We're giving casino game advice.
Next week, we're going to talk about counting cards. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the goddamn like button down below if you haven't already. Share the video and subscribe. Razor Sharp Picks, we're trying to get to the big 10K. Over at Sports Money, we're trying to get to 1.5K. Hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the like button down. We're here. NBA Finals, Game 1. We got 2 minutes left in the third quarter. So take a second and hit that like button down below. And while you're at it,
Grab his dick and twist it!
You twist that dick!
Yes. This is so cool seeing all this. It's awesome.
Top Geo
Cheers.
says, statistics are like bikinis. They reveal a lot, but not everything.
Pacers going to try to make this a game, only down 9.
That is true.
Base is loaded here for the Rays, and they've got another run here. It's 3-2. And let's see if I can get. I was on that bad beat today earlier. Let's see if I can get another under bad beat.
Well, since I can't smoke marijuana inside, I'm going to have a gummy on screen. You can't even see it, but I'm going to have a little gummy action. Let's go.
Oh, you can smoke marijuana inside. You just choose not to deal with the consequences.
yeah, you got to get that. There's a fan on TikTok. You can like smoke and then blow it into it, and it like evaporates the smoke.
Or you just grab a
Oof,
toilet paper
the old
toss a couple
yeah.
fucking, fabric softener sheets in there.
Back in the college days, yeah.
Yeah, my other friend said, "Oh, you're too tight. You just." Well, I smoke. I take a walk. They say take a walk, and then you go.
Oh wait, you live in your own place, right? Just you,
right? But it's all no smoking. This whole complex, apartment complex.
Do people come into your complex? Like not in your
Never.
company.
I mean, but there's smoke detectors and shit. I don't want to fuck with that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'm just stirring the pot.
I've been waiting. I waited 8 years for this housing, guys. So let's go.
When I lived in an apartment in Philly, it was a converted mansion. It was a giant mansion. Tampa takes the lead, and I was the second place I lived at. I was the very first one that you walked in. So walk into this house, you going up the stairs. There's my apartment, first one on the bottom floor. Dude, we used to smoke like it was fucking Cheech and Chong in that place, man. It was nonstop, all day, every day. So the entire hallway had cloud in it from the smoke dissipating through the doors and shit. Unbelievable. People used to complain all the time. The thing they got most mad about, though, was
love that
15 cases of beer being thrown out one day. Empty.
Mike, it was an unbelievable play for a Major League Baseball game that gave Tampa Bay the win. With the bases loaded and 2 outs, a ground ball to second base. The pitcher does not cover. The first run scores. The runner from second base keeps going and scores from second base for the win. Amazing, terrible play by Texas here to let 2 runs score on an infield single.
Push the goddamn button. Let's go, Rays.
Let's go.
That was a double dipper because Pepio went over 17.5 outs as well. Big stuff for me there. Double dipper on that Tampa Bay game. That's what
we got a little trash talking going on with Halliburton and somebody else, Miles, maybe at the Pacers.
We'll slow it down, boys. 28-25, third quarter. Could really use no more than 7 points being scored in this last 49 seconds, preferably by the Pacers if they're going to do it. Some days, you boys are talking about it with the horses. Some days it's just on fire. Doesn't matter.
You're right. You are right. Speaking of horses, shout out to Keith. Each and every stride host of Racing with Keith has just gifted a sub over on Kick. Shout out to Keith. Each and every stride. Appreciate the support, my friend. Cheers to everybody in the chat. Every time we get a gifted sub, a new sub, a gifted member, a new member, we take a shot as a thank you and a welcome. Cheers.
Let's get after it. Cheers. Ooh, man.
Oh, we're coming down to it. Tick, 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 baby. 31-25 for this third quarter. That's 56 points. 4 seconds left. That's going to... It's close. Oh, it's so close. That's it. Double casher. Cash both the Pacers money line and the under third quarter 60.5. Let's go. Put some money.
Yeah.
59 total points, and the Pacers win the quarter by 3.
Holy shit. Great call.
Let's
go. Oh, yeah.
Third quarter spot. Great call.
Oh. End of the third quarter, 85-76.
Ah, nice call. You talked about it, Mike. Third quarter Pacers. You talked about it. Let's go.
Let's get that money, boy.
76.
Oh.
What a
Pacers
run.
Now
my live stream they're still starting the third quarter over here.
Cashed all 3 live bets in this game there. We got the Turner rebounds. We got the Pacers third quarter. We got the third quarter under. Good stuff, boys. Let's keep it going.
See if I get this Obi on.
Might as well get 119.98 final. That's all I'm got to say. Barry says, is that a double cash? You goddamn right it is. Let's go.
I'm in trouble for my team total under. A little bit of trouble.
Shout out to Robert McCormick for joining the Cash It Club. over on the Radio Sharp Picks Network. Shout out to Robert McCormick. Every time we get a new member, every time we get a new subscriber, we take a shot as a thank you and a welcome. We are dual streaming on Sports Money and over on Radio Sharp Picks. It doesn't matter what channel you subscribe, what time, whatever channel you support, we take a shot as a thank you and welcome. Cheers to Robert McCormick.
Bobby Matt. I like when Ramon says that.
Oof.
On the morning team at 9 a.m.
Chat.
When are Razor and I hosting the morning steam? What days were those?
That's during the MLB All-Star break. We're going to be breaking down the Home Run Derby, 9 a.m. Eastern.
You're going to wake up early for a 5-minute.
Home Run Derby is always a good thing.
Racing
I was on with you guys last year on the Home Run Derby.
Oh, we'll
I canceled Racing with Razor, Ramon. We're doing a 3-hour show. We're breaking down 8 batters, 3 hours.
If I have to handicap Alonso one more time, I'll go crazy.
The NBA, I think they said today that they were going with a North America versus World or U.S. versus World format in the All-Star game next year.
Yeah, the players loved it. Hockey led the charge, and everybody loves it. It's a great idea. Why wouldn't you take advantage? Have some fun with the fucking thing. The Valkyries are up 9-3. Early start, early action. 5:45 left.
I used to say, every morning on the show, the Rangers, all they do is go under, right? We know. Actually, you could rephrase. All they do is go under and lose, right?
Man, I'm hoping this Pacers team total under stays under. Looks okay, decent so far.
Well, if they want to pick up the hustle here and win by 21 points, I'm okay with that.
Now, originally I was on Pacers. Like the line actually moved to 10 because it was 9.5. I was on a hawk. I was looking at all these horses all day, but at the same time, I was looking at this basketball 9.5, and then it went to 10 and 10.5. I was like, whoa. But at the same time, I was going to take Pacers under the whole time.
What these guys, what everybody's saying, I mean, you do have one of the most successful teams ever right now, given their not only the regular season but postseason record combined, and the Pacers are one of the least qualified finalist teams in many, many years, where they've come from in the seeding. Actually, just talking about they're very good, right? I mean, look, they're still, even with this shitty performance, they are still coming at these guys. But if you just look at their overall record and their seed in the playoffs and all that, they don't really qualify with other teams who match up in the finals. So that's kind of why we've seen such overwhelming support for the Thunder from I think the bettors here. And look, they're within covering range for sure, but for a team that has how many turnovers now?
So many. I mean, and they're within striking distance, which is crazy.
17-7, Saskatchewan at halftime, Mike.
There we go. That one's a little lower than I'd like. I was expecting a few more points in that one.
I would say the Pacers are not dead quite yet. It's gonna take a lot, but we'll see.
We're still sitting at 47.5 on the live number. It did drop to 46.5 pre-game, so if you're into the hedging business.
I ain't no Gardner, Mike. I love that. Okay.
Not me. Not cutting any fucking shrubs down around here.
They would have paid me double, exactly.
Although I'll tell you, a couple of times I have bet the other side with a better number, just whether it be 1 or 2 points even. Instead of cashing out, taking that bullshit loser, just taking a couple points on the other side. I think I've hit every single time I've done that.
Yeah, I actually never cash out ever more. Like last 2 years, I've never cashed out ever. And actually, a couple of times it hurt me, but other than that, I don't care. So I'd never cash out again.
That Red Sox game, was it yesterday? I was tempted. I was sitting there. I was like, man, if the Red Sox go up a couple of runs,
Damn.
that Angels Red Sox battle there, was it Giolito and Soriano? Fucking ugly.
The home run there, Mike, just inside famous Pesky's pole, did measure as the shortest walk-off home run in Major League history.
Really?
Are you serious? I gotta look this up. Holy shit. Oh, the Mets lost today. Damn.
What did I miss? I'm sorry, Ramon. What'd you say?
The home run yesterday by Rafaela at the end of the Boston game that just went on the side of Pesky's pole.
Oh, yeah.
Going to go around it like you've seen. They said it measures out in this. I guess I should say in the Statcast era, but the shortest home run ever for a walk-off home run, shortest distance. I would imagine that there've been some when they played games in the LA Coliseum or something back in the day, 250 feet to left field, but maybe meant in the modern era.
Speaking of,
the history of my years, you've seen Pesky's pole, all the signatures all over it.
Yeah,
it's really
of course.
fascinating.
Speaking of modern era, did you see the Mick Abel set a record for Major League Baseball yesterday? The first pitcher ever in the modern era to make his debut, 2 games, gave up less than, 1 hit and 1 run or something like that in both starts. Impressive.
Yeah,
Phillies might have something.
9 Ks in 6 innings in his debut, and followed it up there. So it looks like we got a real one.
And could use one finally. Although that pitching staff, Jesus Luzardo owes me an apology today.
Okay.
I'm still waiting for it. He hasn't reached out. He hasn't even attempted.
Has he reached out tonight? Is the question.
He hasn't even attempted to reach out to me. I'm easy to find. I'm all over the place.
I wanted the opportunity tonight, Mike. Exactly. But OKC, I mean, it looks like the driver's seat. I mean, up 11 on my screen here. We'll see what happens.
We need 21, and we preferably would take 119.98. And if that happens, the whole neighborhood's getting woke up.
Love that.
They gave me a no sweat bet. I dropped it on margin of victory. 21 points, 21 to 25.
I've definitely said that to my friend that texted me, the whole town's gonna know when I scream about this victory. You got it right, Mike.
Especially now, it's nice up here in Western New York. The windows are open. Everyone's got the windows open tonight.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's 88 in Westchester, New York today.
I was like, when the next morning you'll hear him walking around and they'll be like, that must be the guy. That must be the guy. You can hear him whisper to each other. Yep.
I don't know if Jason in the chat, if he's wondering about, was there an umpire that had a great scorecard, or is he actually inquiring about the there is a feed on X that has the umpire scorecards every day that they issue the next day, showing how many misses by the umpires there were. So not sure if Jason was there a really good one yesterday by an ump, or if he was wondering maybe what it is. And I just follow that Twitter feed, and I see him sometimes come across, and then they sometimes highlight or make a second tweet of if an umpire has a really incredible performance of getting every call right, or most of the calls right.
Another mistake here by Indiana. They just turned it
That's
over.
why I was pumped up. Yeah,
under an easy layup.
I mean, we're in the realm, boys. It's not unlikely here to see a 21-point victory.
That's the largest lead of the game right there.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, this is it. You're right, Ramon. It's gonna get wider. Here we go. Dunk. I mean, I'm seeing the feed, but it looks like a little dunk action. So it's 94-79 with a timeout. So
On its way to 21. 21 is that magic number. Let's go.
Let's go, Razor. I'm on the under with the Pacers team total. Oh man, it was the best bet I made all day.
Let's go. We
Still
need
got
Pacers
$100
team
in the
total under, and if they can cover the spread full game, we'll get a nice little 3-0 NBA sweep. Also, guys, I was looking at some horses tomorrow, and I got a bet for you.
Hey.
I want to hear the horse bet for sure.
Saratoga, race 7.
Ooh, let's look.
The 4-horse royalty rate. Morning line 8-1. 8-1 on the 4. Royalty rate. Going to be one of my top horses of the day tomorrow. At Saratoga, race 7, the 4, royalty rate. With IRAD aboard.
Gotta like the Ortiz factor in there. Come on.
Thank you for sharing. That's a great look.
And a nice price on that horse. Big show tomorrow. We got Belmont Stakes weekend. Belmont Stakes. We will be live, popping off at 10:15 a.m. on Saturday. Special guests. It's going to be a big, big day, but we got an early day tomorrow as well, 11:30. And then after the horse races, head over to Sports Money. They got a pay-per-view UFC fight. Talk about it, Mike.
Fuck yeah. We got 13 of them lined up, boys. 13 paper. We deserve it. We got screwed last week there. They had, 9? They took one off, I guess, at 8 with the seizures there at the end. I'm ready. I can't wait. We're getting excited for it. VB and Ramon busted out early. They've got their 3-fight breakdown ready to roll. You can check it out there at Sports Money under the live tab. First Strike went out last night. We got 3 fights broken down by Sub, Jeff, and I. That's over there on the video tab. We got the UFC playbook in development. We're going to try to really focus in on a couple of big parlays for this pay-per-view card, and then the pay-per-view pops off. Going to be fun. Can't wait for it. Saturday. Ready to go. Get ready. Get set. We're fucking some bookies up.
Let's go. Ooh. Big Saturday. Start your morning off at Razor Sharp Picks Network. Head over to Sports Money. We're going to be live all fucking day. I know I pop off at 10:30 a.m., and he's not going to be going off until about 2 a.m. So it's an action-packed day. It's going to be a big one. Matter of fact, hit the notifications button on both channels right now. Hit the bell button. You'll get notified every time we go live. Every time we release a video, you'll get notified. Hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the like button down below. And, Mike, if you want to do a little pre-gaming for your UFC, the invite's always open.
I appreciate that.
Oh, shit. Look at that.
Major alignment.
7-hour cards make it tough for me to come in and cocktail early, but
you did join us last time. You joined us last time.
I did.
And you had a good UFC card. It might be superstition.
Might be an omen.
Just saying.
Might be an omen. I'll have to show up.
Maybe it might be a little too much winning, you know.
Is the first fight still a superstition? Are you still losing your first fights and then you win the rest of them? Have you been passing on the first bets or the first fights? How you been handling those first fights, Mike?
I won the first fight this past week. I won a nice plus. I forgot it was some plus money spot on that first fight there, and the finish style as well. So it was a good one.
Because I swear it was like a month straight. You lost the first fight, and then every single fight.
Oh yeah, more than a month, dude. It was funny because everyone would say, "Oh, you lost the first fight again," or "Don't win the first fight," because then we would just go on and
that's when they say that. Yeah.
But shit, I'll take that every week. If you give me I'll lose the first one. If you let me catch the rest, I'll take that every time.
You know, it's funny because my buddy reached out and he was like, I don't know how you guys win money in UFC. And I was like, it's easy. I said, it's not easy to win the money, but it's easy in the fact that there's plus 600s, plus 500s, plus 800s. And the frequency, right? The turnover rate, it's like a horse race. Every 15 minutes, there's a new one going off. So you can find some bombs and, as long as you stay consistent, manage the money appropriately, don't get stupid and drop 5 dimes on the fucking main event only to find out that it gets canceled. But, that might have been last week. Anyhow, we won some money. Cheers. I'm going to do a shot. Let's go. It's going to be a big Saturday. Shout out to all you guys and girls here watching with us. Smash that thumbs up button and get ready for a big Saturday. This is it. This is the big one. Starting the summer the right foot. Let's go.
Let's go. Cheers.
Cheers. AOD says the Pacers are cooked.
Like a Christmas goose.
Right now, it's only an 11-point game.
Gonna need to
8
get to
minutes
21.
left. Ramon says if you don't mind, he's going to hold on to his ticket.
Ramon, I see that scorecards. That's the one, huh? Let me
see a lot of social media comments. Said, where is how come you don't see that every year previously, many years now, they've had like the finals trophy like on the court, but you don't see that here this year.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking like, Obi Toppin actually had 14 points. Damn.
This
I did not catch that ticket. Oh, well. Hopefully I'm going to catch this Pacers team total under, though. It's looking okay.
I'll say this tomorrow at 6 p.m. We're going to be joined by our guy for pre-gaming out there at the Las Vegas Superbook. Andrew Babakitis will come in and talk to us about where the sharp action is, where the book liability lies, and any other questions you guys have to ask about bookmaking, line matching, sports across the board. We'll ask him. We'll ask him where the liability is on the horse racing for Saturday. See if we can't come up with a winning formula. He'll join us around 6:45 p.m. Get ready.
Who is it?
Andrew Babakitis. He is the risk manager at the Las Vegas Superbook, and he focuses in on MMA, but he's obviously got the keys to the car. So he can give us horse racing, where the liability is, where the big bettors are at. We can talk about anything we want. We can talk about Major League Bet. He just won't talk about limits on sharp bettors. Everything else is fair game.
Okay.
Let's go. Speaking of big prices, liability, I'm going to talk to you about a horse in the Preakness.
Oh,
and I want you to take a look at the one horse, Hill Road. What do you think about Hill Road at a big price?
I love Hill Road. Actually, you're speaking to choir. I love this horse because this horse has been stationed at Naira, and then this is the step up. But this is the big step up with journalism and sovereignty and everybody. Who cares? This is Hill Road, the number one. I love this horse, at least underneath. Sorry, Razor. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I like this one horse. It's going to be a big price. I think it needs the distance. It's got a ton of fucking late pace, and I love the late pace.
And if you watch a couple other, so what I do as a horse racing handicapper is I look at other models and stuff like that. They have this horse as a horse that is actually going to take a step forward, like Baeza too. That my top pick, but it's going to be a horse that's going to be running late. I would say at least, in the money or something like that. But I think I just want to say journalism. Have you seen the video of this horse on the track? I mean, this horse is incredible. Journalism could win it all, but my topic is Baeza. I'm going to go with a 4.67. I'm sorry, 4.72. 4.72 in the Belmont.
Did journalism's contact with those two horses cost him distance at the finish in the win, Keith?
I just think that, I think it was a freak performance by the horse that actually said that I'm going to win no matter what. And I would say that, I don't know, it's tough. I think that horse was going to win no matter what, journalism.
What was the question, Ramon? I'm sorry.
Did the contact of journalism having to basically fight out of that box between the two horses cost him even a greater length victory at the finish?
I don't think so. I agree. I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you really never know. Did the bump motivate the horse?
Oh, it definitely motivated him 100%, I would say.
So I mean, I guess you'll never know. Really know. That's a great question, though.
It woke him up. It woke him up.
We gotta give a shout out, though. Go ahead, Mike. Take over, my friend.
It's our guy, Chris Commentini, coming in here. He's bronzing up. He's a member over there at Sports Bunny. We appreciate you, Chris. Always coming and giving positive vibes. He's joining up the club. He's ready to roll. Shout out to you, Christopher Commentini. Cheers.
Oh, yeah.
So we take a shot every time we get a new member, every time we get a gifted member. It doesn't matter if it's on Sports Money, Razor Sharp Picks. We take a shot as a thank you and a welcome. Christopher, welcome.
Welcome in, my guy.
Money bronze level.
Cheers. Yeah, I'm having some tequila.
Let's go. Also, we got a 7-point game here. Thunder 98, wow. Pacers 91.
That is something else. 7-point game. Wow, there's a lot of time left too. 7:19 on my stream.
Obi Toppin has 5 3-pointers in this game to go along with his 6 turnovers.
You know, I
was wrong.
Believe it or not, I looked at him at halftime as a 3-point candidate.
3 actually, but
no, okay. I was on his under points and I was wrong. So Obi really showed up from Ossining High School, local high school for me.
Final. What do we got, Ramon?
That was the Royals. Nobody scored the last 4 innings, guys. It was still a 7-5 final. Remember when we said back there the Royals got those runs? And no one 7-5 final. Royals win over the Cards.
Final.
Oh, now they don't want to score 2 runs in the 7th, 3 runs in the 8th, and 2 runs in the 9th.
I mean, they
scumbags.
Scumbags is right. I can't say final on my show without saying final.
Second quarter, Razor, when I said the Pacers kind of play, they play the game as if they don't know there's a scoreboard. They just go out there and play the game, and look where we're at now.
4-point game, 98-94.
Holy shit.
But SGA headed to the free throw line. He makes the first one, 99-94. Makes the second, 194.
And I'm not here to champion the Pacers but you know what? The Pacers have they've been in this situation a few times already in this postseason.
Hey, you know, Ramon, you talked about it at the start of the show. They've got a lot of guys that have NBA championship game talent. So experience makes the difference of the world here. And don't give up. Don't panic. I'm sure that's what these experienced veterans have been saying.
Yeah, I mean, I would say I agree with all the points that you said is that from the Knicks series, it was a grind, but it was a quick series. They put away New York. I wasn't happy about that, but Indiana is nothing to take lightly.
I think the Pacers can win this overall, but we'll see if they can.
My brother said Indiana in 6. Yeah.
Well, I thought about it and I was looking at it up and down. I was looking at the experience, and there's only was there 11 player coach opportunities that have both won championships as a player and a coach, and the Pacers are right there. Their coach qualifies.
It really comes down to if Indiana can win one of these games, 1 out of 2 in Oklahoma City.
Of course, the big game tomorrow are the Florida Panthers and the Edmonton Oilers again. First period looks really strong. It was a great hockey game unless you were on the Florida Panthers and you fucking lost in overtime. How can you leave you can't. It doesn't matter if you're playing fucking PlayStation hockey or real hockey. You can't leave Draisaitl open and have everybody sucked in onto one side. It's just a bad spot. And all you have to do is pass it over to him for the one-timer, and he scores. Now leading postseason history. Stanley Cup playoffs, 3 overtime game-winning goals for Leon Draisaitl. The German.
Oh.
The German. Who said that Germans can't play hockey? Was it you, Razor?
Was it me? 102.98, 4-point game.
All right, no more scores for the Pacers, and we see the OKC Thunder roll it up to 119, and we cash.
Yeah, no more scores for the Pacers. I agree.
Somebody asked,
if
you win that $100 from Razor, are you going to put it into your contest? I
It's
said,
almost
hell
as if
no.
there's
I'm going
a
to use it
lid
to
on
pay
the
for my
basket
contest.
for the Thunder right now. They're putting up layups that are rolling off the rim. They're getting good opportunities, it feels like.
It's a good thing you didn't.
These Pacers just keep on coming.
Good thing you didn't tear your ticket up, Ramon.
Shout out to Keith. He's been a member of Sports Money now for 9 months. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, but 9.
Shout out to Keith, our guy.
Thank you so much.
Of his life, he told me.
That means he's been a member since our inception of accepting members out there.
Wow, that's something else.
And
a real one. Gifted Sports Money membership goes to Trap God from our guy Keith. 9 months of member and gifting a membership out there. Shout out. I will say this, boys. Pete, I know you've fallen victim to this in the past. If you do win the contest, you don't have to give 2. You don't have to give 2 on this one.
Oh no, I know this contest is penalty free, gentlemen and women. Let's go.
$104.98.
Woo! And we got a score from the Roughriders. The
It's a
Roughriders.
tequila shot. I took tequila
To kill you. 1, 2, 3 floor.
Yeah, no, it feels right when you take a shot and support everybody on screen. Let's go.
Let's go.
Halftime in the WNBA, 38-37, Golden State by 1.
Wow. Them Valkyries, Ramon, they're
Holy shit, I can't believe
they ain't no bitches.
How are the
Literally and figuratively.
The Valkyries so far at home, Mike, this is kind of a story, averaging 18,000 fans.
Wow.
I know it's only been a few games, but
Do they play at the same arena as Golden State
They do.
Warriors? Do they?
they do. They don't need a little small arena like some of the teams. And then they only go to the big arena when Caitlin Clark comes to town.
Of course.
I'll be right back, boys. Oh.
Yeah, I mean that's the money maker. Oh, look at it. Thank you,
Astros are
Jason
up
Mayer.
4-1, top of the 4th.
Remember what I said? Now, look, it is a short flight there tomorrow, but just look where these two teams are headed. This game is going to end at well after. Look at what is it right now? 11 o'clock Eastern. We're in the 4th inning. Houston will head for their next game tomorrow at Cleveland. Pittsburgh will remain at home, however, against Philadelphia. So it is a little bit of a, that's about as close as a flight gets, I think, Pittsburgh to Cleveland in the major leagues, but still.
Yeah, it's going to be a late night for them.
LA and LA, but you know what I mean.
Come on, Pacers. I'm going to cash the under here. Let's go. Come on.
Oh, we still got 3 minutes left.
Yeah.
106-98. Siakam misses the second free throw.
I saw.
He is actually, for everything they've done, this team tonight, he's a -19 tonight.
I handicapped him, Ramon, and everybody here. I would say that I handicapped him under. He's a big under for me because he loved the Knicks. He took over the Knicks, but for me, he was a big under in this one, and it come to fruition.
Let's go 106.98.
Yeah.
306.
Siakam's no good in this one.
Lane violation right there. You don't see that anymore.
119.98. Let's go, boys. We're not done yet. Oh, we're done.
Oh, he missed. Oh, he actually got the free throw. Did he get it?
Damn.
Yeah, I'm behind.
106.99.
Oh, okay.
Is there
106.99.
a closest
I
factor?
got 106.
Did it have to be exact?
We're having a thriller right now in college softball. Top of the 7th, Texas Tech's going to even this series. They're trying to. They've got to keep Texas from tying this game right now, and then we'll have a third and deciding game tomorrow for the championship. 4-2 right now. Texas Tech trying to even this series.
Cool.
Oh, gosh.
I'm going to live bet this Phoenix Mercury team at -2.5.
I would say Mikey D's alive. He's got OKC 112 to 101.
Mikey D's
Okay,
alive?
Mikey C.
I think that's pretty close.
You can go over. It's just the total points raiser, or just going to total points by, like, if I put like Pacers 101 and say the final there, let's just say 102, 108, and I say 103, 109, I'll get just 2 points off and something like that. Is that how it works?
That would be a loser.
He's looking for
You got to get the exact score. So,
okay. So not $100 is not the closest. You got to get it exactly right.
Oh yeah, this ain't a free $100. You got to get it right. This ain't horseshoes. This is fucking darts. You got to hit that motherfucker on the bullseye. Because we're gonna roll it over every game. Every game we're gonna roll it over to game 2 and then game 3.
Oh my God, really? Oh man, I'm gonna quit the Razor Sharp channel so I can be in it. Nesmith there with a great 3. Wow.
Now you're eligible, Keith. He's the only one that I got to pay.
Keith, now that Keith's hit the big time. Oh, he's not there anymore. He's just got his highway patrol glasses on there.
Yeah.
Big time. He's got the glasses on now. He's doing it. I'll tell you what, I'm going to ask tomorrow when Andrew shows up here. He's been managing the exacta books there. So the exactas as far as the conference or the finals are concerned. 4 2s, 4 1s. I'm curious.
Nemhard.
Liability is going to sit for both the NHL and the NBA. Is it 4-2? The biggest bets were Edmonton to win 4-2 in that series. 4-1 took some big money in this series. Gentleman's sweep. You know, you're almost better off buying exactas like that and then just live betting some spots throughout the games, right? So that way you catch the big score. 4-2, take a 4-2, 4-1. I don't know. Sometimes I question that.
We got 110, 105 with 1:22 left.
Yeah, what a finish right there by SGA. He is a finisher. Not over yet, but a 5-point game here. 4 now, 3 now after those free throws there by Nemhard. 110-107.
Jason Mayer's got me on the cliffhanger. He says, you know what? At Pimp Slap, Mr. Mikey. I don't know.
Mr. POD. Oh, no. Mr. Mikey Money.
We're going to have a retirement match soon here for at Pimp Slap POD. It's going to move to Mikey Money. Get ready for that one.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah. as it works out as you
Memories
look for media credentials.
Oh, you sound like a
And
With
we
your
have a
Twitter handle.
1-point ball game, gentlemen.
Can I? How much do you want for the Pimp Slap moniker?
Well, I'll give you it's not just the name, it's you get the light that goes behind it as well. I got this Pimp Slap light.
Get this under. I need this under. Let's go with this.
Siakam there puts it back up and in. Look at the wow.
I don't like to hear that.
What a moment here. We've got a real situation.
Pacers are on a 10-2 run, 110, 109, 22 seconds left.
Oh, my God.
Holy shit.
The ball is loose. Out of bounds. Who's got it? Thunder. We want a review set, but I think it is Thunder.
Thunder ball with 22 seconds left. 110 to 109.
Review it. They might not. They might as well review it. How many timeouts do they have? Let's see. Siakam reaches to touch it. It's going to be out of bounds on Siakam, no doubt about it. I mean,
it's out.
How do you slide with the ball right there, and say some other guy touched it? I mean, how do you really do that right there?
He was carrying the ball and held the ball as he went out of bounds.
Hey, we got a score.
Maybe
the Ottawa Redblacks score.
Can they say there's a foul, Ramon? Can they call it a foul?
That goes, oh, good. Well, maybe that's what they're I'm listening to it. I don't hear them talking about the a challenge like that, but that would have to be it, right? I mean, because
that would be my only guess is they're going to say they fouled him because he carried the ball. They handed it off to him. He ran out of bounds, and they said he didn't.
Yeah, but look at this. I got right here. He's out of bounds.
There's no foul on the floor. I can't see them calling a foul there. I think that just two players, wrestling for the ball, using their position to try to get to it.
Oh, man. I think I actually catch that, hopefully.
Was Pub Sports the first time you're on stream or just in the chat?
Both, I guess, is the right answer there, right? I was on stream for the first time. I think it was with you, Razor. We were doing the Friday shows out there. Wasn't it Fridays that we were rocking there? It was Fraser Downs. It was Razor Downs.
Yeah, Cash It Friday.
Cash It Fridays was the deal. And then I ripped off a 17 straight win streak and got some live coverage over there. I got a show over there doing what we're doing over here. Only problem is
so basically, if it wasn't for me, Sports Money wouldn't be around. Oh, you're welcome.
That's a big leap.
Hey, I'm gonna take it. I'm taking it to the bank. I'm taking it.
I remember you guys had the thumbnail and somebody took my picture, my face, and put it over Debbie's and for your guys' thumbnail, and you sent it to me, and you were like, "What do you think about it?"
So they are challenging for a foul, but even in my I'm going for the Pacers here, but I don't think it's a foul at all there.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of a thumbnail, putting your face over it, check out this one.
Hey.
That is what you call a harness jockey.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Are those miniature horses?
Those are standard race at their finest. That's a Lucy and.
This is a stakes race.
Man, Mike, you won the money. Holy shit. You won the money.
This is me after the win, though. This is me after winning.
Money is mine.
That's what happens when you win.
I'm surprised that Bob Baffert doesn't use Razor more frequently. Here they come. 8 seconds left, if I may, guys. I don't want to be a spoiler alert here, but the Pacers going to play for the win here. And I'll let you guys watch it live.
The money is mine. I have the money. The money is mine. I got it. For the first time, I got the money.
And the Pacers take the lead, 111,
Whoa!
110.
Whoa!
What?
You saw it here live with the Sports
0.3
Money Razor Sharp
seconds.
crew.
Tyrese Halliburton does it again. Guys,
Wow.
0.3 left here, and we've got a major upset at the NBA Finals.
They're live, baby. These boys are live. Don't sleep on them, Pacers. Experience reigns out there. It's cute to win the regular season, but can you win the NBA championship? That's the question.
Holy shit.
Jason Mayer says, so did Mr. Cashett find you or no? I was in the chat there with PSR. I was posting plays and they were looking for some dudes to come on screen. I came on screen and Razor and we just work on screen together. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm the one that has self-awareness issues here, but I like fucking around with my guy Razor Sharp Picks. Busting balls, breaking fucking shit down, and talking winning bets. Let's go. Cheers to you, Razor.
I like everybody in the communities on most,
That's really cool.
that does any kind of stuff like this because, like we say, not everybody gets out. They say they're going to do it and they don't get out there and do it. And I just like talking with you guys and talking sports and seeing moments like this where we can kind of give our excitement, like a play-by-play or just a reaction, right? A live reaction to a great moment like we just saw right here. It's not over. The Thunder have a chance here. 0.3 left. You can catch and shoot on a 0.3.
And we got a timeout.
Halliburton.
Matthew Green says, was Razor on the Pacers? No. Looks like I'm going to go 1-1-1 in the NBA tonight. I had the Oklahoma City first half that cashed. I got under 111. That looks like it's going to be a push.
Yeah, I lost my
Let's
bet.
Ramon Scott was on the Pacers.
The Pacers guy here. I've stuck it through all the jokes, the jabs, and the even leading up to this game. I got some hefty criticism from some of my compatriots, some of my peers, trying to go against these monstrous trends. Like I said, don't read the trends if you are going to be picking the Pacers in this game. Do not go with the trends. Do not look at all those Pacers almost unqualified to play in this game the way they talked about them here. And, like I said, coming from this seed doesn't happen very often, but I think they've proven themselves to be a little bit of a clutch team, quite frankly, not just in this game.
Well, the impressive corollary here is the under, right? So a lot of people thought if it was going to go over, the Pacers had a shot there. But, hey, shout out. Defense is something, but these boys were able to just battle. And I think this goes back to the experience here. I'm not going to talk on both sides. I was on OKC on this game here. I thought those numbers looked good, but you got your everything from your coach on down to half a dozen players have all been in the NBA Finals before.
Terrible job right there by the inbounding play. I thought they were going for a tip in. You got to do it. You don't throw it hard. Maybe they're going for an alley-oop, but maybe just kind of throw a lob so that you can kind of tip it in. But final is in, and I had the under as my high roller premium over there at Tony's Picks, guys. So I like this result tonight. And look, for the Thunder, you've got to. Look, I know you're down 1-0. I don't need to say they've got a problem, but remember, the Pacers, they actually, I think you guys can back me up on, I think they played a pretty shitty game. Now, they were clutch, and, they did a great job coming back, but I don't think the statistics will show that they were really very good in this game.
Yeah, I mean, to win this game with all those turnovers they had, that says
30-plus turnovers.
Unbelievable, guys.
That's got to be of concern to the Thunder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you have to analyze it. I would imagine they think they're the best team in the league, as they've proven through the regular season. They have to go out there and fix it. They didn't do enough with the turnovers that they should have been up 40 points at halftime, and they weren't. So they left Indiana alive, and Indiana came out there and bit them at the end. Shout out to them Pacers, man.
Chris Warren swept the board tonight. Great job.
You know what? I would say that it's a pretty historic upset right now. because this team, Pacers, were down 9.5, 10 points on the spread. Oh, man, that's crazy because Halliburton just gets it done late, man. And I'm a big Nick guy too. So look at Halliburton, so pumped up. Shit, man. I would say Pacers, I wouldn't want to see them late in the game 7 for sure. So Indiana deserved it.
Keith, the old percentage meter that we look at, right, when they had the lead, 98% win probability, up 15 with 9:42 left in the third quarter. That seems high, but that's history. That's not just something they make up, right? That's what usually happens. Teams win 98% of the time. But we've seen some crazy things in these playoffs, guys. Great to be with you.
You too.
Man, shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate you for joining us here for our Thursday night stream. It was a good one as always. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hitting that like button. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being a member. Thank you for being a supporter of the Raging Sharp Picks Network and over on Sport Money. That is going to do it for us today here for our Thursday night stream. But we got a lot going on this weekend over at both channels, and we'll talk about it shortly here. But first, let's run a quick video.
Sports Money's excited to present Chillin' and Grillin'. It's our 4th of July contest designed to bring you a barbecue from the Sports Money family. Real simple contest. It's a ribeye play of the day. You too can get in the ribeye business. And it's a real simple contest. All you have to do is pick one player per day. The contest period runs from June 9th through June 19th. That's a 10-day contest. That means you pick one player. You'll see on the screen Ohtani, RBI with the price and the book. You'll post that each day, 1 entry per day required for 10 total entries. And of course, you got to post it to the designated video. It's in the comments field that we want to focus on this contest. Entries, of course, must be in before the game starts. We'll tally them all up. When it's all said and done, we'll look at the best net gain, net profit generated from the RBIs. And the winner will receive the gift basket you see on the right, a gift card to pay for your barbecue fun. Enjoy the contest. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button and keep the comments coming. We'll see you soon. Yeah.
Let's go. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate you for joining us as always. Of course, before we head out, we are going to head around the horn. We'll start off with Ramon. He's popping off early tomorrow, 9 a.m. We got a couple more weeks until me and Mike take over. But first, we got Ramon tomorrow, 9 a.m. Ramon, what do you got for the chat? Where can they find you, my friend?
I'll be there. We'll talk about this game. We'll talk about the Stanley Cup. I went 6-2 on the props that I rattled off. And, we had the Pacers, and big play was on that under. So I'm having a pretty good night. I'm about ready maybe to get some delivery while I watch the end of this Pirates game late into the night here. Also, that softball game was 4-3 Texas Tech. So they'll play one more. And I'm going to watch the ladies also right now. And tennis tomorrow, too. We'll be on there in the morning when they're playing. So thanks, Razor. Always great when you were hosting us here, and I really appreciate it, guys. Thanks to everyone in the chat.
Appreciate you as always. Keith, each and every stride, host of Racing with Keith. What do you got for the chat? Where can they find you, my friend?
Thank you so much, Razor. No, I had a great time with Racing with Keith before. I mean, it was incredible. I mean, we cashed a bunch of tickets. I had 5 winners there at Churchill Downs and Evangeline and Penn National and all the tracks. So if you follow me on there, you saw a bunch of winners. And of course, today, man, unbelievable that the Pacers actually won that game. I'm still stunned by that. But give me a follow at every stride on X Twitter. It's going to be a good time. So let's all cash. Let's get it.
That was great, Keith, and great job on that horse race. I love giving Keith a hard time. Here's a New York Knicks fan who is surprised that the Pacers just came back to win that game.
I know, right?
Gotcha, Keith.
Holy shit, Ramon. Exactly. Holy shit. That's all.
Shout out to Keith each and every stride. I'm Razor Sharp Picks. I'm going to let Mike put a bow on it. You can find me tomorrow at 11:15 a.m. We're going to be live for Saratoga. Saratoga has 14 races tomorrow, including a grade 1 $750K purse for the New York Stakes race. And we're going to be live tomorrow, so make sure you tune in right here on Razor Sharp Picks Network for Racing with Razor. It's going to be a big day. So tune in tomorrow.
Oh,
shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm going to let Mike put a bow on it. We'll be live next Thursday as well. So make sure you hit that live subscribe button. Turn your notifications on. You'll get notified every time we drop a video, go live. Shout out to Mike M. Pimp Slap Play of the Day. Put a bow on this bitch. What do you got for the chat? Where can they find you, my brother?
Man, shout out to all you guys in the chat. Thanks for watching and rocking with us here. No doubt these shows, our shows have been growing, and it's a reflection of you guys coming in from the chat, sharing your feedback, comments, likes, retweets. We appreciate all of that. So thank you guys. From the bottom of our hearts there, we're trying to continue to build something here with these communities, and I think we are doing that. We're going to keep you guys busy this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday action. So get ready. They say it's the dog days of summer, but your boys across the board, Razor, Keith, Ramon, and myself, we're going to give you guys plenty of action to get paid, continue to build these bankrolls, and it's nothing but fun, baby. So appreciate the positive vibes. Appreciate everybody coming in here, supporting us. The best thing you can do to help us is make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Leave comments after the shows. And my goodness, don't miss out on this contest. June 9th, it's going to start. It's going to run 10 days from June 9th to June 19th. Appreciate all you guys, man. Thank you guys here. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. And I love hanging out with these guys on screen. So let's keep it rolling. Let's keep making money. Let's keep cashing bets. And let's keep having a good time doing it. It should be fun. I'm having a great time here. We had a great time tonight. Shout out to them Pacers. And shout out to all you guys here between Razor Sharp Picks and Sports Money. On behalf of the crew, appreciate everyone doing what they do. We'll see you guys here real soon. Good luck. Good betting. Get that money.
yeah.
He's Ramon. He's Keith. That's Mike. I'm Razor Sharp Picks. Till next time.